Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to EunityCast number 9.
Holy shit,
I'm
already?
Somppi.
I'm Batty.
I'm Riccio. 60 more of these and we'd be having some fun.
69.
When somebody's upside down, but someone's upside right.
Well, what we could do, we could just record it and then flip the actual video.
You just
make it
upside down. Mirror it in the center
Yeah.
to be upside down.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it'll be
Perfect.
brilliant.
We'll piss off a lot of people.
We'll get 2 GoPros, okay?
Yeah.
And then we have one upside down.
Recording at the same
Done.
time.
69th episode.
Finish.
Yes. So, someone buy us a GoPro.
That's only 60 weeks from now.
Only.
Well, that's true.
Fucking shit, that's a long time.
When you put it like that, this is a really
Yeah.
fucking long time.
It is.
So, how you guys doing this week?
I'm not bad. I'm not
Doing
bad.
awesome.
Yeah.
Doing spectacular.
Pretty much, I have just been playing video games and doing homework. That's
Video
about what
games.
I've been doing.
Homework's not important. Yes,
No.
it is.
No, it's not.
Stay in school.
Don't stay in school.
Don't do
Just play
drugs.
a lot of video
Heroin's
games.
not a drug.
That's 2 on 3, so...
Heroin's not a drug. He's right.
That's actually a female hero in French.
Really?
So you can
Heroin.
take as much of that in the nose if you want.
Heroin.
Oh no, that's in the arm. That's not in the nose. Oh shit.
I just picture Riccio like
Heroin.
grinding up a person. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
I grind up people. I meant like when you go out to party. I like to party. Anyway, so what have you guys
Clearly
played?
doesn't like
Oh,
the
hey
party.
there, guys.
Oh, hey
Welcome
there.
to
No. So what have you guys played this week?
well, we'll start off with Badhaso as per usual.
So I've been.
That was really
He's
bad.
been laughing for roughly the past week straight.
That's all he's been doing. He's just laughing.
laughing.
Yeah.
I've been pulled in by this thing called Angry.
Anger?
Anger?
I think there's a game called Rage. Is that kind of like anger?
No, but
Ooh.
it's not making me angry. It's
Really
making me
shitty
happy.
screen tearing.
So would you
Talking
say
about-
would you say that this angry
What am I
thing
talking
is kind of a burden of some sort?
It's a big burden.
I mean, like you play it so much that you're kind of spaced out all the time. An angry burden in space.
Yeah.
No.
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 That was
no,
fucking terrible.
No.
Yes.
Shoot me.
What?
So you've been playing Angry Birds Space.
I'm playing Angry Birds.
Is it in space?
Yeah,
Or
it's
just
no,
space.
it's space.
Just space.
Space.
Nice.
All the
So I just
birds are
picture
wearing
this- I just
astronaut
picture-
suits and
I just picture this really like abstract version of. I just picture this really abstract version of like space, which is like white empty room and there's like 4 birds in it. Artwork.
That's weird.
Birds in space.
You have a weird.
but there's no pigs in space. What's up with that?
There are pigs in space.
Really?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are pigs with helmets in space.
Damn it.
Actually, they added a new mechanic in it. Well, before we get into that,
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Space bacon.
I'd eat that
Oh.
Spacon.
Oh.
Or base. No, base is too
What?
used by 2
Yeah.
things.
shit.
Base.
Bass and bass.
BASS and bass and
Bass.
What else can you get from
And
pig?
you have a B-ass.
What else can you get from pig?
Organs?
Sausage. No, I was gonna say space
Spam?
sausage. Sausage.
Spam.
Sausage?
Sausage.
Spam already
Spam?
exists.
In my inbox.
Or you could call it splosage if you really want
No,
to sound weird.
I feel like splosage is like what happens when
I
I read Diablo 3 news.
I'm gonna cut this
Splosage.
off right
Big
now.
tangent here, guys.
I'm gonna cut this off right now.
Alright.
So we
You're not cutting off my splosage, sir.
Jesus Christ. So
Yes.
Yeah.
we have been playing Angry Birds Space.
All 3 of us.
All 3 of us.
8 million downloads.
Not together.
8 million downloads.
I thought it was 10 million that they had.
Oh, it's probably 10
I think
million.
it was
I don't
10
know.
million.
It's
10
fucking
million, yeah.
going fast.
It's
It
a
is.
lot
Top
of
iOS, top Google Play Store.
How does that
whatever you
happen?
want to call it.
Like, is there advertising on TV for this thing?
Nope.
Or do people
Nope.
just happen to flip open their phone and all 10 million people in 1 week are like, yo, dude, Angry Birds?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
weird.
fucking
It's word of
weird.
mouth. How
But
does
it's not
it
even
word of mouth?
just like there's only the Angry Birds game. There's like soft drink in Norway now.
Yep.
There's
The
plushy toys
plushies
everywhere.
everywhere.
There's
Yeah.
USB sticks. You can get Angry Birds gummies.
The
Like
Angry Bird knapsack.
Can you get birds? Like, actual birds with slingshots? And then you get, like, walls?
I
That
think
would
that's
be
called
fucking
animal
cool.
cruelty.
Well, you know.
That's not a fun game. I would not
You
play
thought
it.
about it.
You
You're
definitely
like,
would.
But animal cruelty in space.
oh.
Yeah.
Take him.
Alright, no.
Peter's gonna shit
in-
on us
in-
for this.
In space, no one can hear the birds scream.
Oh shit.
Sounds like I'm like masturbating.
Alright, so Angry Birds Space. Or Space.
Pretty
Did
fantastic.
you say Angry
All
Birds
new-
in
I did say it.
I'm loving the game. I'm
yeah.
gonna be straight up. I fucking love it.
I actually find
new
it-
dynamics.
Yeah, it's got this really
New
awesome
gameplay
feature of like
mechanics.
gravity wells.
Yeah.
Like-
Circles,
Yeah, and like I definitely shot a bird that like looped around the
orbits.
planet like 7 or 8 times,
Yeah.
and then finally hit the pig I wanted to hit, and I was like, okay, this is really satisfying.
It is.
Actually-
Watching it.
What's the bird? There's the yellow bird from the original one, which you tap and would boost.
It's not purple.
It's purple, and he's like heat seeking to where you tap. Like you launch him, and you just point in a direction, and just fucking heat seek.
But it's
So fun to
really
use.
weird angles. But I find sometimes like you go to pinch, you launch your bird, and you go to pinch the screen larger so you can see. I accidentally like launch it and pinch the screen, and it'll just be like off into space. I'm like, fuck!
There's no gravity.
You know what?
It's crazy.
I was. It's gonna be funny. Having some family time with my mom. She was playing it. Turns out on an Android, it seems you can zoom out farther.
Really?
What is up with that?
I didn't
notice that. Well, I noticed that. I didn't know that.
Hasn't it always been like that?
Nope.
Maybe.
It
I don't
was
know.
on the original ones, quotation marks, because I think there's like 4 or 5 now.
Because like for the first time ever, I had to ask her for help on a fucking game, and then she's like, "Oh, you can't go. What is?" And she's like, "I can go past this planet." I'm like,
Really?
so I don't know.
Oh,
That's really weird. I
There's
think
bonuses hidden.
yeah, but it's more like a scrolly thing for the iPhone. Like you have to look around first before you.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Yeah.
if you zoom out,
No,
there's
no.
actually like full
You can make
planets
them
that
tiny.
you can
Oh, yeah.
actually like.
Really?
Yeah, there's
You can
there's
bounce
border
them off.
shit.
Oh,
You
you
can bounce
know what
them
it
off.
probably is for? It's for the fucking iPad. I bet you they didn't make 2 different
because the
versions.
game it's the same version.
Oh yeah, they
iPad has secret other things that you
probably
can't see.
didn't change it.
Planets, man.
Secret
Planets, man.
yeah.
Fucking
Planets
planets.
all over
Planets,
the place.
man.
How do they work?
No, you ever seen Jesus, man?
Oh yeah, Jesus, man.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't really like the first one or the first one.
Actually,
Rio?
But Rio
Seasons?
yeah, and
And the regular
I
one.
think there's like
So this is the fourth
Yeah,
one,
there's like 2
but
or
they
3
say this is the
regular
first
ones.
actual sequel.
Yeah,
Rio and
but-
Seasons were just for fun.
I thought it was really funny when you were playing. I didn't realize for the Android one, the full version was free, and then I like started playing it on my iPod Touch, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit? I only have like 3 levels? Bullshit!" I had it full on my phone, so it was like, I don't know, I just was.
the only thing is on Android, there's huge advertisements that pop up.
And the problems with the Android version as well, the free version drains your battery faster.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
They
I
just
know-
discovered that a few weeks ago. All free apps drain your battery faster.
Really?
Yeah.
The what's it called? The Angry Birds. Apparently, you can buy a $1 version of it on the Android, but it's either only on tablets or it's only on phones, and you can't get that version on tablet or something right
I
now.
thought the tablet version was $2.
There's whatever. There's one of them you can pay for, but for some reason the other one you can't pay at all yet, or something.
Yeah, and I
weird.
think it's available on phones, and then the tablets are going to be getting an update in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
is
hopefully.
what I read.
Have we just spent like 10 minutes on Angry Birds?
How to that?
But you know, it's I don't know, it's really fucking
Angry
cool.
Birds.
I really like
Awesome.
the new dynamics of like no gravity areas.
Yeah.
And, like I was playing one level, it's in the first batch, where you can shoot these explosive ones, and you hit blocks, and the blocks blow up the
Are
other
the explosive ones not the coolest thing in this
They're
one?
fucking
Because
amazing.
there's like slow motion blocks and like.
I love how like you have to. There's multiple ways.
Yeah.
There's multiple ways now to solve
Yeah.
puzzles.
I'm just gonna sing opera through the whole rest of the podcast.
Opera
You
edition.
get a choir.
Yeah, I'm just
Opera
gonna.
edition. Everybody gets free shit.
Everybody gets a table flip.
That would ruin.
That sounds
so
like
much
ego
for
rap.
That would ruin a retarded amount of electronics at the moment.
That would.
Like 2
Especially
loud.
this mouse.
Oh, fuck! Don't throw my mouse.
So anyway,
Yeah.
anything else you played?
Angry Birds. Angry Birds.
So a lot of
And some Battlefield. I played a little bit of Battlefield.
Little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
of Battlefield?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On PS3, not
okay.
on the PC.
Okay.
So it was a bit different.
That's weird.
Flying was pretty easy.
Oh,
Actually,
with
yeah.
the
How does that
sticks.
feel with the
Controllers are way easier than mouse and keyboard.
I figured it'd be easier to
Really?
control.
I was
You gotta-
actually
yeah,
piloting a
sticks.
helicopter. I was like, oh my god.
Actually,
Oh my god.
have you seen the setup where it's there was a picture floating around on the
Just freaking out in his house. I can fly!
Exactly. No, that's
front
exactly what
outside
happened.
controller still in his hand, just like screaming in the streets.
streets.
But have you seen the setup? There's one guy who's a pro Battlefield 3 player,
Uh-huh.
and his setup is he's got a mouse and keyboard for when he's running around and shooting.
And the
But the
joystick?
second he picks up, like he gets into any vehicle, he's just got the actual like accelerometer and
Yep.
like everything for like the jet fighter.
Paddles, yeah.
Yeah, it's like fucking insane. I didn't know you could mesh up like.
Yep.
I actually used to play
You can have
Battlefield
joystick and
2 and
keyboard.
21, 42 like that. I bought a separate shitty joystick to be like, yeah, I can fly jets. And
Really?
I never got good with it.
Not worth it, eh?
I bought it for like $30,
Yeah.
but
That's not a problem.
you actually still need to practice with them. But
Oh, yeah, you do. It's just like flying a real plane.
I just love watching. I love watching all
playing
of those
crazy.
videos of like people flying, and then they're just like randomly just fucking like flipping and like doing somersaults and then like
pretty
ejecting
intense.
out of their plane and then landing back in it and flying away again.
But
It's
we'll come back to Battlefield.
I love watching those videos actually, because
Yeah.
then you're like, I can do this then. I know how he does it. And then you go try it and you're like,
Boom.
yeah, you're just like,
totally
oh,
kills.
fuck this
Yeah.
shit.
But I was in the air for 30 minutes in one match, non-stop air superiority. I've never done that in my life. So we'll come back to Battlefield. We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
that.
for sure, for sure.
yeah.
And yeah.
Anything else you played?
And I played a little bit of Minecraft, but
That's
A little
my
bit.
usual.
that's my usual drug. Yeah, you know.
Is that like,
doing
or like
doing the? Well, this looks like I'm fisting.
Do
something,
the
but-
do the Minecraft either.
um,
Just wrong.
Oh.
Just all wrong. Just,
Yeah.
we talked about Minecraft on Xbox Live, right?
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah,
tons,
Cool.
yeah, we talked about it a decent chunk.
Cool.
Yeah.
Want to
yeah.
make sure.
Yeah. So what have you played?
What have I played?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll start off with the kind of usual things that I usually do.
The
Last
huge.
week I did not play Skyrim at all. I had some stuff going on that didn't let me play it.
Mm-hmm.
So of course on Saturday I had a buddy over. So this is actually his story of Skyrim.
Nice.
So I let him play my account, and I've got my account's through Steam. Like, it's a legitimate copy, and it's got all the updates, and everything's perfectly fine with it. And I play it unmodded. I don't play it with any mods at all. Just to kind of keep it the same. Though I do wish I had the, like, I think it's like Kill Kids mod.
Nexus, yeah. Oh,
I have to like leave.
No. I
You actually
agree
kill
with you.
kids.
There's this one quest where
Well, like,
this
you
kid really pisses me off, and I wanted to kill him.
But the
I'm
problem
not
is,
gonna
like,
say why.
if I pickpocket someone and the kid sees, my bounty doesn't go away.
Yeah,
So it's like,
infinite.
it's ridiculous. So I let my buddy play Skyrim, and the craziest shit happens in that game no matter what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yet again, it was one of those things where he's just walking down the road, and out of nowhere, it's like everybody just kind of knows where you are at the same time, and they just randomly show up. So the cool thing about Skyrim is, because it's all open world, shit can happen, and you can just like walk in on like an empty battlefield or something like that. But the craziest shit happened with him. So he's just walking along this path somewhere like northeast near one of the other cities or something like that, just exploring. And he's ripping wings off butterflies, because that's
Great, fucking total Paragon type person.
just ripping wings off. Yeah, and
Keto's gonna get us for this.
yeah, pretty much,
After
pretty
us.
much. But it was
Whatever
just,
the hell kids thing is.
it was just so funny because he's walking, and out of nowhere, a pack of like the deer just run by him. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna start chasing this."
Mm-hmm.
There were 52 wolves chasing this pack of deer.
Holy shit!
It was a full legit on like pack of
You
wolves.
counted like
That's
each one.
epic.
Actually, there was probably about 30 of them, but we
That's still a
sifted
lot.
through every corpse
Okay.
and like skinned them and stuff.
Nice.
But it's just like he's like trying to run after it, running out of stamina, and all you hear is like the wolf sound in the background, and we're like, what?
Oh my god.
Turns around and he gets fucking mauled. Like normally, one or two wolves you can just kind of
Yeah.
relax, take it easy, you don't have to worry about it.
AoE spell.
This shit just fucking surrounded him and raped him, and then Lydia, of course, was just like, "Yo, boss, what's up? You dead? You dead? Like,
I'm gonna carry your burden.
I'm free of this motherfucker now."
Yes.
Like,
No more jackass nakadator.
I just can't understand how fucked up this game can be sometimes.
Oh,
like,
it's insane.
it just drives me nuts that like randomly you'll
World.
just walk across a big pack of wolves that are fucking shit up.
Hey,
or
they're
like
hungry, man.
a dragon humping a mammoth, like in the previous encounters I've had. Like, it's just
Yeah.
every time I play Skyrim, something fucked up and breaks. Like, you get people walking through walls, and like I was talking to one person and his head rotated around and like pulled like
some weird shit.
It's just I don't understand. It's not even like I'm messing with the source code.
Yeah.
I've kept it like the same. So that was my kind of like story of Skyrim.
I actually went back to Skyrim this week. I finally, because I beat, I'll go to it after, but I finally beat Mass Effect, so I'm like, okay, I'm free from that. I'm going to go back to Skyrim and have some fun. That game is, I'm still at that moment where I just don't understand.
Haven't gotten the boner yet.
I was really excited to play it, and I started playing it, and it felt slow again. And I was like, okay.
It's patience.
I think I'm just too used to like the either Mass Effect or like Witcher style like compressed awesome story.
Yeah.
Hey,
instead
we're
of,
gonna
like,
hold your
find and
hand.
make your
We're
own.
gonna hold your hand.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
Mass Effect kind
The
of has like
linear shit.
linear-ish, and this one like people could just like one townsfolk would just come up to you and be like, "Yo, my crops are doing fucking great right now. What do you think?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, thanks, buddy." You like talk to me
Hey,
like,
buddy, do you want to date my daughter?
yeah, and then like some dude's gonna come up to you, "Yo, I heard people are really good in Riften. What is?" And then some other dude's gonna come up to you and tell you about like his
Yo,
daughter.
man.
I'm like, "This is just really weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this game."
Do
God, bro.
Like you're the
So-
only traveler ever
Yeah,
from
like-
that village.
Am I like the only dude who's been here the last 2-3 years?
It's like they've got that creepy-eyed smile. It's just like,
So the last time I played it before this time was back in, I think it was February 1st it said on my timestamp,
Yeah.
and then this was in, now we're like March something.
And in March,
So there's been
yeah.
patches that have gone by, and I've been like really excited to go back
Big
to it.
patches.
And
Yeah.
then I go back into a tavern, and the same glitch that I've had the entire time of like, there's some like 5 items somewhere just like clinging and like raping you or
It's
something.
so annoying,
And then,
yeah.
and then you turn around, and it's just that, then like no
Stops.
sound's going for it. It stops.
Yeah,
and you're
I
just
know.
like,
Something stuck in the wall.
I'm just like, I don't understand what the fuck's wrong with this game, and I just left. I'm like,
no, I glitched it out because you know, like in your home in Whiterun, you know, it's got the fireplace right there. I always just like dump all the shit that like you accidentally pick up, so like
Yeah.
plates, cauldrons,
Yeah.
buckets, like the
Children.
random shit that I don't need that I randomly pick up.
yeah,
So I just always throw it in there and then leave.
yeah.
And I definitely had that glitch, and no matter what I do, reloading, whatever it may be. So somewhere down the line, about 13 hours, I glitched the audio file for my house out. So every time you walk in, it sounds like somebody's just smashing pots together.
Yeah.
Clang, clang,
So
clang.
no, but it's not just like ding, ding, ding,
No,
ding.
like
It's
really-
like it's just fucking
So these pots are
insane.
deep throating something.
So it's
But-
like I know what you mean when it's like you get that audio
Overwhelming.
glitch where it just
But-
fucks everything up.
There's actually a command. I don't know if you guys are going to be.
No, I don't command it.
It basically settles any objects that are stuck in the wall.
Really?
No. That's like watching Badhaso play, where it's just like, you're not going to open up the door?
Slash unlock.
Unlock.
Yeah,
I,
okay, well, that was actually a glitch quest for me. I had to do it.
I think it was just weird for me to come back and like I haven't played since any of the workshops I've been there, and
Okay.
I was playing it on live on my broadcast, and like first thing someone says like, "Hey, you should really download this mod. It's pretty cool." You know, I click on it, it's fucking like ponies and like little bronies flying around, like shooting like rainbows and stuff. I'm like, so this is just what has become of this game.
Uninstall.
My Little Pony dragons.
My Little Pony Dragons.
Sweet Jesus.
That was actually a cool mod.
God help us all.
That's actually a top mod.
I really hope that wasn't by Bethesda.
no.
What's up,
User
boys?
mod.
Take a look at this. Hope you like it.
Todd Howard's like,
Peter Molyneux's bust in there.
yes.
Ponies.
No,
And
no.
they make you feel. No, sorry.
They make you feel great. And if you buy the DLC.
Push arrows into them.
Oh, God.
Rip off their horns.
I'm gonna segue into that. I don't know if you guys have done any research on the Connect
Journey.
Fable Journey.
Yeah, Fable Journey.
Fable.
But
Journey.
I watched one of the press releases for it. It was streamed on Twitch.
Yeah.
I think a guy did it from his phone.
Yeah.
From
He
E3,
streamed
right?
it from his phone, like on it. No, it's just a Microsoft press release.
Okay.
And it wasn't the one like I had listened to another podcast that had talked about it, and then I like searched out and looked at it, and they're not even kidding. You can
Yeah.
fucking push the arrows back into your horse.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, pet the horse, pet the horse, pet the horse, hug the horse, hug the horse. Oh, you've got
Don't
it.
put it the wrong way.
You've got no. Oh, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. Oh, you've got an arrow in you. Oh, that's not me. Let me
It's either push or pull, so you're just like. I don't know if that was the horse or you.
That was the
or-
horse.
I just picture Badhaso like pushing it and being like, ah, ah.
I feel bad for anybody hearing us like through walls right now.
Oh God, yeah.
We've done a lot of weird sound effects
Yeah.
in the past like 20 minutes.
I don't know. It looks really cool, but I will never probably ever play it.
It won't pick up.
Never.
No.
But
But it's an entryway into something different.
I probably will pick it up because I don't know. Sometimes
You wanna
you
feel
know,
some horses?
I don't want to feel some horses. Sometimes I just feel like doing this.
Stop,
Oh,
dude.
man.
Defend yourself from the dragons.
So yeah, one day,
Oh God.
What,
But, like,
are you
I-
milking
I think-
cows?
you know what, I think that would.
fighting off the dragons.
I think that would be a good dry run.
Yeah,
actually.
probably.
I
Just
think
for
that would
big
be a hilarious dry run. It would be
flailing,
like
Making fun of Peter
Fable
Molyneux.
Journey.
Well, I made
just
fun
like-
of him. Man's got.
He's got talent, for sure.
Maybe not. Yeah, no, he's got talent.
Ideas.
He's got sight. What is that?
Direction.
Direction. No. No.
Dreams.
Inspiration.
He's got inspiration, dreams.
Inspiration,
passion,
dreams,
imagination.
pile of
Imagination.
cocaine.
a lot
I
of
don't know
cocaine.
about cocaine.
Yeah.
Unless
Probably
you can
does.
really feel attached
He's French.
to the cocaine.
You
Yeah,
don't know,
if you
man.
buy the
No.
DLC for the cocaine, it'll make you a little higher. Never gonna let go of that
Fancy
one.
people doing the good
I
stuff.
just couldn't fucking believe that he honestly said that. It was like, oh yeah, it's a really fucking good idea. If you buy the DLC, NPCs are nicer to you. That's really good. We're gonna use that.
Yes, we're gonna make money.
What? No.
Oh man.
No.
Oh man.
No, none of that. None of that.
I really wanted to. He's gonna make with 22 cans.
Oh, that joke.
Anyway,
Yes.
Is there anything else you played, Sweet?
I started up the Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect.
The Mass Effect 3. Actually,
Oh no.
so I got a hold of a copy from Buddy.
360 PC.
360, because all of my saves were on 360.
Cool.
I thought I had fucked up my Mass Effect 2 save, but I'd forgotten I'd pushed it to the side. So I actually still have my Mass Effect 2 save.
Yes.
A couple of people that I wanted to keep alive or redo, they're kind of dead, but
Redo.
Not in that sense. Not in that sense.
Liar.
But
You want to do
Relive the moments.
yeah, so like some of the
Every
people
few
that I killed
seconds.
weren't there anymore, and it kind of disappointed me. And so I just kind of jumped back into Mass Effect 3. I played a little bit of Mass Effect 2. I couldn't really get myself to redo it just for 3. So I jumped into 3, imported my save, played around with it for a bit. I actually played 3
Did
hours.
you encounter the importing bug?
The import bug?
Yeah.
No, I didn't actually. I had the update for it, so I made sure I updated everything. I jumped in for it for about 3 hours, played it for a bit, kind of got farther than where the dry run ended off. For those of you who don't know, dry
Check
run.
out our dry run.
Located below his junk.
Yeah, below my junk.
Below
So
him?
we kind of did that. And what ended up happening was I definitely left my 360 on, and it shut off in the middle of the night, and it corrupted my save. So there was about 3 hours of Mass Effect I had to redo.
Do you do that often, by the way? Just live on your 360?
Not usually. I was in a rush to go somewhere, so I just kind of like dropped my controller
Oh
and
my
left.
god.
Same kind of
Something
thing like
more
that.
important than Mass Effect 3.
Yeah. So I ended up playing it
World
again.
was on fire.
Yeah,
and
man.
burning.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But I ended up playing it again and getting farther than that. I kind of glitched the fuck out of the game a couple of times though, without spoiling anything. You go to a hospital area, and I just doing the normal Mass Effect thing where you walk around and see if there's anybody you can talk to, do that kind of stuff. And I turned around, and there are all these doctors that are supposed to be typing at like computers and stuff and like talking to each other. And they're like leaning out of the wall, but they're still making the like typing gesture, and they're just like this.
Some weird shit.
It's just like really fucking weird and broken, and I was just kind of disappointed a little bit. I was just really disappointed.
Same thing
at
happened to me. I mean, few characters, like if, not to spoil anything in Mass Effect 2, but if certain characters are still alive going into 3, for example, like Morden was in my medical bay, and he was just like standing in like a table and just like pondering. I'm like, okay. Or like Chakwas was doing the same thing, just sitting around, just like standing there.
Well,
Weird.
I rolled up to Chakwas in the hospital to get her back onto my ship. And she was like,
That's
"Oh
the
yes,
doctor, right?
yeah." She's like, "Oh yes,
She's not
I would love to help you again." "Oh yes, I didn't," and her hand like morphed into her face. I was just like,
No, that's seriously, that's been an advancement in medical history. You can just literally comb your face.
just like, but it like
My
clipped,
pores are dirty.
Oh, I'm touching my brain. Oh my god.
it like
It's
clipped
squishy.
through, and I didn't.
Don't mean to pick your brain there.
I didn't quite understand what was happening, but then it was like, I think the game realized what it was doing because it immediately was just like, I was like,
No, there's actually a lot of instances where the characters will like snap to an animation mid conversation. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be talking like this." Like, it's, okay.
so I'll keep you guys up to date on how much Mass Effect I play.
If there's one thing I can give you as a tip for that game, very early on in the game when you go to the Citadel, there's like an area that is like Spectres only you can go into.
Yeah.
There's a terminal there that gives you stuff you can read.
Yes.
Explore it.
Each one of those has an acquire button at the bottom to give you stuff. I learned that in the last 2 hours of the game.
Oh.
So do that as you go along.
Does that help your space?
It adds more
readiness?
people onto your ship, maybe gives you other stuff. Just
What?
read it.
You hear
Do
that,
it.
guys?
Read it.
Straight from Riccio's mouth.
It'll change
It'll
quite
change
a lot.
your experience.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be good. So I'm gonna I'll keep you guys updated on it and
nice.
such. But I tried playing, like, you know how you have the choice to change your class when you import in.
Yeah.
I changed it because I played soldier before.
Okay.
I actually changed it to the half tech, half
Sentinel?
Infiltrator?
Sentinel, I think it was. And I'm absolutely loving it. Like I've got
That's the one tech armor, right?
Yeah, I've got the one with tech armor, and so like I'm knocking down enemies, but I've also got one of my squad mates has the warp ability. So like they'll get launched up in the air, and then I've got it so my cooldown for the smash down is like really low.
Yeah.
All I use is pistol, so I just like throw it out, shoot, throw it out, Like it's
there's
really good combo.
There's a combo you can do. There's one character that has cryo something like freezing. I know your character can also do it depending on who you are with ammo. But if you get Garrus, if Garrus has concussion shot, it does double damage to frozen, and you get some dude who's freezing everybody. You just kind of like murder. Everything. I never did it.
I don't know. I've got the freezing ability, which
too easy. Yeah.
When you're first, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you're fighting these guys who have big like tower shields, and the only way you can get them is to shoot them in the feet or here.
It feels so good when you do that.
But what I was doing was I would use the knockdown and it would make them like stutter back, and when you got them to stutter back, you could use the warp, and it would just be like they'd stutter back into the warp, and they're just like upside down and just and they're done.
Like, you
but
can't
like
move.
until you fucking actually like fight those guys, you don't understand how much of a fucking pain in the ass they are.
Yeah,
because there's this little slot about this big.
Oh, it's right here.
That you have to shoot through.
Yeah, I guess on consoles it might be hard. I know. I mean, like I was like, okay, headshot. Okay, right, it's gone here.
Yeah, well, you're playing on a keyboard different than console. It's just.
Plus, I mean, with like Vanguard, it's just charge and they're knocked back and it's blow up their faces, charge.
Yeah, I saw you play the Vanguard.
Charge, blow up their faces.
That's
all I do.
I didn't feel like playing like that. So right now I've got the SMG.
It's invigorating.
It's fun.
But I like the like throw down kind of deal, because what I'll do is like I'll use the disintegrate right after, because it's like the cooldowns like that. And then just run up, and I'll just like smash some guy in the head with a pistol, and I'm just like, "Who's next? Really, you gonna fuck with Shepard?
Bring it on! Bring it on! Bring it on!"
It's pretty intense.
Not to. I don't want to spoil anything, but like I think with the powers in the game, it's actually pretty easy to get through like most parts of it. I'm not spoiling anything, but like the difficulty curve of that game is literally just like, this smooth ride until like the end. It's just like fucking just Dark Souls spike, and then just down, and then you're like, what the fuck?
They always have that one part in every Mass Effect game. It's like
every game actually seems to just do that. We were just like, this game is really fun. And you get frustrated, and then you beat it.
That's cool. I like the challenge.
It's not bad where it's just kind of like this nice smooth arc. Yeah. Then you get that peak.
If you don't import a character in Mass Effect 3, you actually start like you feel so gimped.
Yes,
it's kind of insane.
Yeah, I actually played the first time I imported in. I didn't really do anything.
No levels.
And I imported actually the wrong one in. So I didn't have any of my.
Didn't realize you were a girl until 3 hours into the game. You're like,
what?
Wait a minute.
Why do I have tits?
Why is that a big booty?
My guy never came. Oh, that's weird.
Oh
man.
So it was kind of. It was good that way. It was. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I'm really starting to get into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing like some sort of like not a spoiler podcast.
I think we'll do
like just like talk about that end game
experience. Yeah.
Whether you guys get there, whoever can get there, I really want to have.
Well, I'll be
freaking talking.
I'm just gonna sit here with like
stop
earmuffs on
is
and
2 weeks.
Hear anything.
2 weeks.
2 weeks to finish it.
Okay.
It took me 21 hours. Apparently, I went by it really fast.
That is fast.
A lot of people are saying 40 some.
30 to 40.
30 to 40.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of the side quests. The side quests I didn't do are the stupid ones like you're walking by a citadel and some guy's like, oh, yo, Charlie needs some crystals from this planet, but I really can't get there, but I'm going to stay here. And then you're like, oh, sweet, I just came to some planet.
What difficulty are you on?
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So one blow veteran.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's insane once you beat it.
I usually play better.
I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to burn through it, just to kind of keep with the main story stuff. Do the main story stuff, do some of the side missions.
I highly recommend doing the side story missions because if you actually have you played Mass Effect 2's DLCs?
No.
Okay. Well, then okay. But
I watched.
There's a lot of characters and missions that between missions, if you don't go back to the Citadel and walk around, like I missed out on missing 3 characters from the the second game. Because I wasn't going back to the Citadel and walking around.
Yeah,
so,
I did that all the time.
If you're just blowing through to know the story, you're going to be missing out on a lot of story.
Yeah.
Like don't try and rush through this game if you care anything about it.
All right. Well, I'll probably do a decent chunk of it.
So good though.
Because you're not going to want to replay it.
Also, I mean, I just have to say it. I beat it. Everyone's been bitching about the ending. Really not that bad.
So you understand?
Yes, there's a lot of stupid shit in it.
Okay.
Like some of it's like, okay, that's fucking stupid. Especially when but it's not that bad. Not to spoil anything, but the complaints that people are saying is that, oh, there's no choices, your choices are an impact. Mm-hmm. Coming from my point of view, what I don't mind is just that, like, yes, I've been playing these games, and there's like so many different ways that shit can happen in Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
And I want to have a concrete ending of just like one point, like this is the canon ending.
This is the canon ending. There's no fucked up.
That being said, there is that one canon ending which makes me happy, but there's a shit ton of unexplained stuff.
So. Really? Oh, they don't tie it up very well.
Well, no, that's good. They're leaving the universe open for other things.
DLC.
Yeah.
So that's
DLC, Mass Effect 4,
but
movies.
I didn't like it. I didn't hate it as much as I was expecting it to do like a Sopranos, like, yo guys, let's go into a black screen.
Oh,
like,
I fucking
I was
hated
waiting for that.
Fucking hate it.
I'm still watching Sopranos.
I haven't watched it.
Okay.
I just don't trust the black.
There's like No Country for Old Men. Have you seen the ending of
Oh,
that?
yeah, that
I was just like,
killed
she's
me.
like, are you going to... It cuts out, and it's like credits.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck
So
is
I was-
Good movie, but
2 hours for this?
I was expecting that kind of ending, the way people were getting pissed at it, but then it was just like, oh, this is an actual ending. So,
Oh, okay.
People
so
are
it was
just
one.
on...
that being said, there is a lot of fucked up shit about it.
Okay.
But just dropping this ball, like not even spoilers, just Marauder Shields.
Do you
is
think
the first thing you need to Google once you beat this game? Marauder Shields.
Do you think the reason why people...
I'd never laughed so hard at Mass Effect.
Do you think the reason why people are so upset with the ending is because they didn't get the right ending that they wanted?
Potentially. I
that's what I'm
think
feeling.
the problem that they have
Shit,
with
I
it-
can't say shit because
you
even
don't
just hinting at a reason is just gonna fucking spoil the whole thing.
We're going to
reason-
have an exclusive episode about this.
Yeah, we will.
Sometime.
Oh, I'm so passionate.
Alright, so what else have you played? What else?
Yeah, so we're really talking a lot of
Big
love
tangent.
this. Love this.
Big tangent.
I picked up for the Steam sale, was some Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days.
Nice.
I had played through the first one and fucking loved it. I loved every goddamn second
You're
of
gonna
it.
tell me you even like those stupid, like, going back to, like, not World War II, when you go into, like, the fucking guerrilla war.
Yep,
You like that shit.
Fucking loved it.
That game, I was having so much fun, and then I
beginning?
spent 3 days trying to beat those fucking
Really?
levels, and I got so angry at the game and hated the shit out of it until I beat it. Until I beat it. And then I beat
No,
it.
don't get me wrong. I fucking
I-
hated those guerrilla levels, but I love the game overall. I love
Yeah.
the like action packed, like running across the rooftops.
The
like-
chases. I
How
love
about that
the
game on
chase
Xbox
sequences.
and PC?
I had it on. I have it
it
on
on PS3.
Xbox.
Both of them never managed to find. I bought it on PC and I was like, oh, there's gonna be people playing multiplayer like within the first few weeks of release. Buy it, no one playing. I'm
No
like,
one's online.
why just bought this for no reason?
But I don't know. I really fucking liked it, and I'm really excited to play some multiplayer because it's got a really, really awesome like feature of like you're part of a heist,
Yeah,
and there's one undercover cop,
yeah.
In the
Yeah,
heist.
there's multiple ones.
and or there's multiple ones, and it's like right at the end, everybody plays nice. Oh, sorry, everybody plays nice until the end of it, and then it's just kind of
Like start killing people off.
you just
to
start
get the most
fucking
amount of
killing
money.
teammates,
Yep.
get money.
It's
and-
funny because like it doesn't
love
play
it.
like any different than another third person shooter, but and you when you're playing it, you don't think of shooting everybody else. But because you're told that gameplay mechanic is in there, when you go towards the ending, like you always have like, oh fuck, should I do it? Should I
It's
just
just
do
like
it?
real
Quit?
life.
Like,
It's just like
should
real
I do
life.
this? It's gonna be fucking awesome. Should I just-
Say us three
Well,
just
I
went
watched-
and broke into a bank and we just robbed $1.2 million. I'm thinking like, should I kill these two guys?
Well, the funny thing is that the entire time, like, you let's say you're robbing like a train that had like all the safe and shit, you're stealing the money, and like there's money amounts, like it's got your total
So we
that
can
you're
all see.
carrying,
Yeah.
Wow.
and it's just getting like a bigger and bigger number. It's actually I think it gets like
Just in there
bolder.
watching.
Yeah.
Keep
So you're just
going,
like
Riccio.
you're staring at this guy and you're like,
Keep
oh,
going.
man, he's got like triple the amount that I have, and use that money to level up and buy items and
That's
shit.
crazy.
So you're just like,
Fuck, kill
Actually,
him.
I watched the best. I watched the best. Like I watched a little trailer of it that somebody put on YouTube,
Really good.
just to see it. And what happened was, he's playing with 4 of his buddies and this one like random guy, and the random guy's waiting at the truck, being like, because you can
Come on,
call
guys,
and you can
let's
be
go.
like, come on over, come on. And like the 3 guys are walking, and they're like loaded down, like because the more you have money, it's
yeah,
Slower to walk, yeah.
slower to walk, and the 3 guys are just like trudging along,
Oh my God.
and just when they get to the truck, the guy just whips out a pistol and headshots all of them, and just
and
like
you go down
rolls
quick.
up.
You go down quick. It's like, and you're like,
Yeah.
Austin, what?
Yeah, and
What
like,
just happened?
but it was the fact that it was just like the perfect like. It even had like the big revolver gun that you can get. So he's just like, yeah, boom, boom, boom.
I think, if I remember correctly, it's either in the first one when I managed to get into a match, or it's either in the second one. The second one dude, like if one of your characters sees it when it happens, I think they just start like fucking cursing, like that fucking guy, fucking run, we gotta run him. Like,
lots of
just and
cursing.
you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like you're trying
Reminds
to
me
figure
of
out.
that
starts
intro
yelling.
scene in the Batman movie with the Joker.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
same
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing like
that
that.
kind of deal, yeah.
But I don't know. As far as the game
man.
goes, I only played about an hour and a half of it so far. I didn't get too much into it. It took me a little while to get it going. It was kind of on
Yeah,
PC.
I still can't get it to work. I
On
have to
PC,
actually
it was-
sign out of Steam to
But
get
it
to
was
work.
it wasn't breaking that way for me. What would happen is like I'd load in, and it would just vertical tear. And then like I was like, okay, Alt Tab, like maybe that'll fix it. Go back into it, and it would like horizontal tear. I was like,
Wow. VSync off?
what? Like yeah, VSync.
What do you mean
was-
tearing? Like just cutting in the middle?
Yeah, it
Lines
was
and
cutting in the middle,
grids.
and then it would like split, and then would come back together, and just like auto adjust and the tear. And it was just like,
I know that isn't supposed to
You might
happen,
want to update your
but
game.
there's a lot of shit in that game that is meant to look like a YouTube video fucking up.
oh no.
No, I know,
Even
it's
the
not
loading
part
screen.
of
The
it.
loading screen is one of them.
But there's a lot of stuff that
Yeah.
the video will actually start buffering and getting pixely as you're playing it. And you're like,
Yeah.
the fuck is?
Yeah.
Oh, cool! It's part of the.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
for me, I
And
didn't
then,
like the big thing about like the game is the shaky cam.
I love it.
I don't mind it except
I
when
love
I'm
it.
fucking walking.
Yeah.
When I am walking in a
cutscene.
If you
cutscene,
walk, it's not that bad. But if you start sprinting, it
Running.
goes retarded.
It's even worse.
The difference is staggering.
Oh yeah.
it's like
Hit a wall.
It's like, yeah, it goes from like this to like, oh yeah, he's
Above.
walking like this is each step to like
Sideways.
fucking roller coaster mode. And I'm like, this is so fucking crazy. Like,
It is.
he
cool.
doesn't like it.
it's not
It
my,
reminds me of Cloverfield. But
but it's not my full like thing. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I got that whole like why there is shaky cam kind of
Disorienting, yeah.
like spoiled for me because they don't really explain why they're shaky cam.
In that game? Oh,
is.
they just wanted to make it gritty like that. The funny thing is,
But no,
this
no,
isn't-
they there's actually
There's a reason.
filming it.
they don't ever reference him until one part in the game.
Yeah.
And it's just like not a spoiler, but like 3/4 through they're getting shot, and they're like, "Get down, camera!" It's like
Yeah. What?
you link, you're like, "The fuck? There's a
That
cameraman."
whole guy was running after
Yeah.
us the whole time.
Yeah, it didn't. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
I
Okay.
think it has something to do with the bridging the first and second game.
Probably.
Because I didn't finish the first game either, so I
I
didn't really
finished it. I don't remember
understand
what the fuck the ending was."
Yeah, I'm gonna
But-
fucking have to play through that.
I don't
again.
know. It
that.
kind of
I liked the
all-
first game better than the second.
It's
game.
better if you have a co-op person. If you
Um,
don't fucking have a co-op person for your Kane and Lynch,
Experience,
then
yeah.
you are fucked.
I don't want to ruin it for you, but I don't want to hype it. The story is good, but it does suffer from possibly not that great.
Game
like-
mechanics,
Soprano,
Yeah.
Not really.
okay. Yeah.
eh?
Well,
I'm still gonna play it.
I'm still gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm halfway through. On
it's
the-
kind of
on
like
the
this.
second
Oh,
one.
sweet credits.
Oh man, do you hear about the movie? There was, I think it was
Yeah,
last year
I'm
they
so glad
announced.
that's not happening.
It's not happening.
maybe. I don't
Uh,
know anymore.
They're
I
thinking
don't-
about it though.
But here's the
getting
thing.
people together.
They had
Jamie
they
Foxx,
had
yeah.
they had
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx's Lynch, which I was just like, no.
And he's racist.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's.
Black.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, I'm talking about the character. You're talking about Jamie
The
Foxx.
actor,
Jamie
yeah.
Foxx is
And-
black.
but there's no
Lynch is like
racist.
really
Well, he's not-
fucking racist.
He's not fully.
Kane is the big one, right?
He
He's not- he doesn't, like,
yelled out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Well, they all yell and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that. But I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
like, he's not like just gonna only be racist and like whatever. But he does. He's not the nicest looking.
No.
And
He's from
I don't know,
he's
it's
from Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
The big,
Yeah.
big guy, yeah.
I just I put the
Takes his
Breaking Bad
psycho
guy
meds.
and like somebody.
Yeah,
else.
he's a psychotic guy.
Yeah, but I think
Breaking Bad guy and fucking Billy Bob Thornton. Start that movie. Just
There you
go.
go. There you go.
Actually, that would be
That,
bad.
work. That could work.
Who'd you put? You put Breaking Bad guy as Lynch?
Yeah. No, Kane.
Kane?
Yeah. It was fucking
Kane is, you know,
eye cut and then
yeah.
like fucking Billy Bob Thornton is just like the crazy.
I'd put-
Oh yeah, that'd work
I'd
out
put
great.
what's the guy from Prison Break?
I never watched
That
that.
guy.
show.
Never watched it.
He's the guy. He cuts off.
Jesus, spoilers.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? The Italian guy,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
monster.
no, yeah.
He
yeah.
would be a good. He would
Yeah.
be a good Kane.
I thought it
Bulk
was-
him up a little bit.
Yeah.
He'd be good.
I just thought it was funny where they were talking about like
Kind of belly.
where it's like the beginning of the game is just like you and Lynch being like cut with the guy with a box cutter. It was just
Oh
like,
man.
That was
Wait till
greedy.
you get
That's
to that
what it's-
level.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait till you actually get to like once the story like resumes to that point. So it does that like
yeah,
go back.
yeah.
When you, that is the funnest part I've ever co-opted in my entire life.
Really?
Wait till you.
Is
get
there like a button to yell?
No,
and
no,
shit?
no. It's that. Oh, can I? No.
No.
Oh fuck!
No.
It is so funny.
No.
Oh, okay.
10 years out there. What else? What else?
It's really cutting edge. Anyway.
Yeah.
What else have you played? Is there anything else other than
I
Killers?
kind of played the usual ones.
I know you mentioned Infamous 2. You played a bit.
Yeah, I played some more Infamous too. I just reset up my PS3 and everything. I kind of got my gaming kit reset up again. I've got it synced up is I've got two monitors that both have feeds in from my gaming consoles as well as my desktop.
Yeah.
And so whenever I want, I can have my desktop open on one. Like I can have I've had my Xbox and my PS3, and then when I have my third monitor open, I have my computer running at the same time. So I can do that between all of them.
How's your hydro bill?
It's not bad. It's not bad actually.
How's your what?
Hydro bill.
Just
So I ended up just kind of logging on and was doing the general like bi-weekly updates for PSN. And I just kind of like ended up doing it and was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this game installed on my hard drive. Oh yeah, okay, well I just and I ended up playing about 2 hours of it, and it was first hour. It brought me back to when I'd beaten it and like played it again. It was really awesome because I went full evil in it, so I got that really awesome like red glowy like lightning and like the explodey ability, and so like that first hour I just kind of like ran around fucking shit up and just doing what I normally do.
You're really cold, dude.
Don't you love?
That was terrible.
Don't you love mixing the powers?
It really felt your
awesome.
McGrath.
Oh god.
Oh, did you get the DLC? The
No, I didn't bother with the DLC.
Are you talking about 1 or 2?
2, the Vampire DLC.
Okay.
Vampire DLC.
Yeah.
But then like that other hour after like running around and exploring everything again, I just like lost fucking interest this. I was just like, oh yeah.
I really have trouble with open world games. I don't know
That's
what you
why
guys...
I enjoyed Infamous 2 and the first one.
Really like Prototype. That's what
I didn't like that.
I love.
I got
You know what?
frustrated.
Man, when Infamous 1 and Prototype came out like the same week, that was the craziest battle of like...
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of like Prototype better. But
I like Prototype.
But it was hard.
But Infamous
Okay.
it
was hard.
No, I don't
Infamous was really good. It had great story to it, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Right near the end, it got really repetitive because you had the 3 islands in it. The first island, second island, and third island, and then third island you went to, did your boss battle. Shit. First island, everything was new, fresh, amazing. You were getting powers, you were getting upgrades. It was just awesome. Got to the second island, and you're like, okay, what's new? What's going to be great? How am I going to do this? And it was just a rehash with different...
It was done really well, though.
It was done really well. But they could have added some... Like, they could have spaced the powers out a little bit better, or they spread it across the other ones. And then you got to the third one, and you're just like, shit, this game's crazy again. Like, what the fuck? This is amazing.
It should have been like that the whole time.
What I hated about playing both those, like, intermittently while they were like, coming out is that you'd play Infamous, you're like, oh, this combat's really fun. It's got like a lot of cool mixes. You mix it up, and you go play Infamous Prototype, and you're like, oh, okay, this is kind of really wonky. Then you play Prototype, and you're like, oh, not Prototype, Infamous, and the climbing is kind of like slow and fun, but it works. It reminds you of like Uncharted or something. Then you go back to Prototype, and it's like fucking sprinting up walls. So you're like, I want to do that.
Can you
that fighting?
Imagine they put them together though.
Can you imagine if they just like smashed them together?
Yeah, it'd be the epic, like the most epic open world game.
Protomus.
For me, Prototype was
Infotype.
Frustrating because I always felt like there was some hostile thing.
It was just the lock-on that I hated in that game. That was the only thing.
Yeah, the lock-on, it was brutal, but it was really weird because I think Prototype wasn't as polished as it could have been. Whereas the Infamous series, they put a lot of polish onto it. It felt like it was a done game. Whereas Prototype, it kind of felt like you were that mix between complete and beta.
Textures looked very bland.
Not bland, but they had that trouble loading a little bit.
But there was a lot of shit on the screen.
There was.
Fucking like explosions, people being ripped apart, buildings like collapsing, helicopters coming in.
I'm an old lady. I love transforming into old lady. Yeah. So it was the funniest thing ever.
You have to kill them to do that.
Oh, well, whatever.
I like it.
My favorite was
nobody would suspect me for
where you can do that like ground pound in Prototype.
Yeah, I know.
You smash down and like the thing goes and like hits the person, like rips their legs off.
Yeah.
I fucking like every time there's a military checkpoint, I just jump off the building and do the ground pound at the military checkpoint. It's just like cars exploding, fucking soldiers and ricocheting.
It had that really badass. They had the badass feeling nailed down.
Yeah, but if
that was the goal.
If they had polished it a little bit more,
it would have been better.
Could have been.
I'm actually excited. Prototype 2 in April.
I don't know.
Who's developing it?
I think it's the same people.
I didn't finish Prototype 1. I got, when you're fighting that army dude boss guy, I stopped right there. I was so pissed. I just like
there were a couple of moments where I definitely decided I needed to
trust our lives or web of mystery was
web of intrigue.
Yeah. Intrigue. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. I like that.
I got to that point where I just had to put it down for like 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4
and it was just like, I just needed to put it down. I played a little bit of Little Big Planet because that was really popular at the time. Yeah. I just kind of backed away from it, got less angry, and then I went back to it and I was like, oh, I see what I have to do.
I was
now.
missing something.
Like, got into it. Yeah, if you're missing something, it can be really fucking painful, and you can
they don't make it clear.
Fucking hate it.
So like,
they don't hold your hand. Like in Infamous, it's like, oh, hey, you got this grenade? Yeah, you just throw it. Just throw it over there. Like,
I don't want to say... You can't really say Infamous was hand holding. That game was fucking hard.
I got lost in that as well, yeah.
No, but like...
Third Island
just murdered you in that game. And you're just like, the fuck, my health is like...
Third Island was angry. It was like everybody was just pissed off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I like them both. I'm probably going to pick up... I think Prototype 2 is scheduled this year.
April or May? It's April.
April.
April 27th.
Yeah.
I'll probably pick it up.
The next big launch, actually.
Yeah, actually.
27th of Tuesday. Let's see if it's 27th.
Is 27th? April 27th? No,
24th.
I haven't seen anything
Maybe.
about Prototype 2 because I'm just...
I haven't seen much either.
No,
They
All I know
took
is
myself-
Alex Mercer.
It's not. It's somebody else.
It's
No. He's like, whatever. Anyway. I like how that game came out, Alex Mercer, and then fucking Red Faction came out, and his name was Alex Mercer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
like,
weird. That really can be Gorilla
They're different-
Faction.
Except for that was Alec.
Yeah, Alec
I think.
Mercer, not Alex.
Mercer's a popular name, bro.
It is.
Weird.
No, that was
Weird.
Marson.
Mercer.
Marson?
M-E-R.
I thought it was Mercer.
It could be Marston.
Shit, I fucked up. Anyway, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So I played some of that. I kind of stared at a Call of Duty icon on my screen for a little bit.
That was a good game to stare at.
I didn't. I was really disappointed with it, but I wanted to actually buy the DLC that came out.
Yeah.
The
I haven't tried
collection
the.
content?
I haven't tried the Spec Ops yet. I want to.
That's why I wanted to do it. Was the
Yeah.
Spec Ops, but at the same time, I was like looking at it and thinking I can buy that DLC, play it for 3 or 4
This
days.
is the DLC.
It's like
The
$15
pack.
$15 pack.
Really?
Yeah.
All the DLC put together. Yeah.
That's actually really good
It's a good
for
deal.
much shit.
It's
Yeah,
not bad,
it's a good deal.
but I was
For
just
people like
That's
Call
how
of
much the
Duty.
Battlefield
for-
ones are going to cost.
Yeah.
Same price.
But I
$15.
was just staring at it and going,
That's 3 maps. and 2
no,
Spec
I'm
Ops.
not going to do it.
Yeah,
3
4 multiplayer maps.
4 multiplayer maps and
3 Spec Ops. 2 or 3
two Spec
Two
Ops.
Spec Ops.
You've
okay.
got
3
inter-
multiplayer
no.
maps because there's the 2 that they put on the
High
first pack, and
Rise?
then the second pack was only 1 map.
No,
And there's one that had just one map.
You've got High Rise Park, and then there was the other one that was the
Pinocchio.
and then you've
Italian.
got
2 Spec Ops.
and
one
then
in
two, oh
Paris.
yeah, so you're right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so there's
So 2 and 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
no, 3 and 2.
1, and then there's 2 Spec Ops.
Yeah,
So anyway.
yeah.
But
But
okay.
the reason why I just wanted to play the interrogation
Yeah.
Spec Ops, whereas like you and your buddy, you have to go
Sounds
rescue your
badass.
buddy, and like
That sounds badass.
it looked really cool. So
Nice.
that's what I was debating on doing, but I ended up doing it because I just knew I was gonna sink DLC
Right.
into it, and I didn't play multiplayer that much. So
All I'm saying is, dude, you had that Call of Duty icon, but you still have to get to Duke Nukem.
yeah, I do have to get to Duke Nukem.
I really want you to play that.
Yeah, I don't have fucking time.
We're going back to Skyrim. Let's get some Duke Nukem.
Yeah, well, I only play like maybe 4 hours of Skyrim a week.
That's perfect. You can beat Duke Nukem in like 2 sittings.
Yeah, probably.
So,
That's true.
Yeah.
anyway.
Tower game.
So anything else you played, or is that pretty much?
I played some League as per usual.
Yeah.
I actually ended up playing with a guy who's on the
Yes.
European servers,
That's some crazy
um,
stuff.
and
Way too good for. I'm just
Way
like
too
I see
good.
him and I'm like, one day I want to be this, but no, it's not gonna happen.
but I don't know. It was really cool to play with. We actually ended up playing on your cast.
yeah.
We did a 5v5
Yeah.
with
Cast people,
yeah.
5 on 5.
5-on-5. It was really fun.
Cast people.
I really enjoyed it. It was something new, something exciting to do. Normally, I just do kind of randoms with a couple of buddies on Skype.
Yeah.
So it was just fun. It was fun
I
to do.
feel like when you play like a 5 on 5 like that, like normally you'd get fucking angry at the game when you're getting killed, but because you know everybody, you're like, oh, that bastard,
Well,
get that guy back.
there was one guy on.
So-
I don't think he's in the chat right now, but it was Drackle, and he just. I don't know what it was, but the Yi I was playing with wasn't bad, but
Yeah.
like he just. I don't know if it was lag or he was just watching the cast at the same time.
Yeah.
Because he'd be farming and he'd randomly stop farming.
Yeah.
And just like stand there. And I'd be like, dude, just, like back up. Like they're coming at
Do
you.
something.
So I'd have to fucking like
Well-
run up and try and protect him, and I'd just get raped by him. And I was just
Yeah.
like, God damn it.
Wow.
There's a lot of people who. I don't know. There's too much stuff to
Sounds
learn
like
in
a
that game. So
frustrating
anybody,
experience.
yeah. There's a
But
lot
here's
of
the
people.
thing. Here's the thing. I know every move of every champion, and I know the right way to play them. And it's just like
Yeah.
once you
can't
get into
expect
it,
anybody
like,
to.
it's
yeah.
just I don't know. It's fun.
That's kind of why I stay away from it. It's just like I don't want to. I find it. I don't want to put the time into it just because I feel like once you put the time into it, you kind of feel like you have to play it. But then I have too much other stuff kind of going on that I don't want to. Like I would because it is really fun and it does feel awesome when you win like all that crazy shit. But like I
don't know.
I got StarCraft and stuff to try
Yeah.
to get back into.
I don't know. I can't not step away from it. Like I've stepped away from it as much as I used to play. Like I used to play it pretty much every night.
Yeah.
4 or 5 matches. Each match takes about an hour, so it's just kind of like I played it a lot, and then I just kind of backed up from it. And I usually like once or twice a week like play a
Analyze it.
match, get my IP up.
Yeah.
Like a new champ came out, but I don't follow any of the news. I'm not part of the community anymore.
Yeah.
There was a big drama going on with one of the community
Yeah, for
leaders,
fun.
and I was just like, fuck this.
For
I
fun.
don't need any of it. So I just backed away from it. And
I might play more once I finally get enough IP to get Wukong, but
yeah,
we'll see. 'Cause that's the one thing that was like my goal. So once I achieve that goal, it's either I'm gonna play more, or I'm gonna be like, oh well, now I have nothing else to.
Yeah, just never.
I don't know. There's a lot of really
we'll see.
fun.
No, I know.
Ones.
I know. There's a lot of fun ones, but like I don't know if I'm gonna stick the time into it. I want to. I would if I like. I don't know. Maybe a 5-day weekend coming up. Maybe I'll play some League.
Yeah. Well, there was.
I do want it.
There were a couple of really cool free to play games that you showed me today that I think I might download and try playing.
Yeah,
they look really cool.
Yeah, there's actually there's a lot of free to play shooters coming out. There's Tribes Ascend. There's Blacklight Retribution. There's
I like that Blacklight. It looks.
There was another one that I was there's there was another one. Was there? No, I was thinking of Gotham City.
Yeah, I know that was not free to play. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. So
stuff I played this week. Start off with what you just talked about, Blacklight Retribution. Yeah. Awesome. It's a free-to-play game. It's by I don't even know the company anymore. It's like something technology, like weird something. Anyway, point is, it's a free-to-play game. First-person shooter, multiplayer. It's a lot like I guess Call of Duty style. You don't get kill streaks. Every kill gives you points that you can spend towards spawning into an armor, like mid-battle, getting your health back, or all this weird stuff. And cool. You can level up. You can customize your stuff. You can even put like little things hanging off your gun, like little. You can have like a tea bag, you can have like a face, like a rainbow, or like a fucking, I don't know, anything. Just tons of shit. You can customize your guns by painting them in all these crazy ways.
I just picture something terrifying coming off of a gun.
So, no, there's no dogs.
Yeah, I just picture like this vibrator.
Severed vibrator. No, it's not vibrator. Anyway, point is.
Oh, man. So, throws off your aim.
So the game gives you in-game currency.
What is that?
Oh, God.
So, the game gives you in-game currency every time you beat a level. You can also spend money, just like every free-to-play game. Yeah. The currency that you get, every time you go to buy a gun, you can customize, like, there's so much shit you can customize, like, the stock, the magazine, the barrel, as well as like the muzzle, and like
you just gotta stop stroking
the tip. You can actually customize the tip. Really? You can change like the top, like the under. But everything you buy in that game, I didn't realize it, and you spend like the in-game points on it. When you just hit purchase, it buys it for a day. Or you can choose 7 days, or you can purchase it for a lifetime.
Oh, really?
And
that's sneaky.
It sucks. But I was like, that really fucking sucks. But then I was playing, and I was like, okay, this isn't that bad, because that means you can try out every item like really easily. And the amount of points you get per round is like maybe like 200 or something. So if you wanted to build up to getting something,
the lifetime one,
it would take you like maybe like a day or two to get like everything you need. So it's not that hard. Like, so you can try to be like, does this work? Yeah, this work. I like this. Okay, sweet. That's what I'm gonna get. So it's not that bad. Okay. What sucks is the cool shit like painting your gun and stuff. Yeah, costs real money. And then like it does like the Call of Duty loadouts. You get one. It's like, you want two? You gotta pay $10. You gotta pay $10. You gotta pay. It's like, holy what? I think it's $10. It looks
you can pump a lot of money into that really quick.
It uses a currency in real money called Zen, and I was like, oh cool. I'll see how much it costs. It doesn't let you know how much it costs until you sign into your account, you tie your PayPal to it, and you hit a fucking button that says buy. And then it's like, then it's supposed to bring you to another page. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm not clicking this button because I'm pretty sure it's going to purchase something. So I don't know how much they're worth.
Sneaky.
You can, however, get some for free by filling out surveys across all these websites, which I had no interest in doing.
No, thank you.
But from a gameplay perspective, it's really fun. Mm-hmm. Every time you get killed, it does this like slow motion, like, and like the bullet like kills you. And then it like stops, and you get to like see this cool little camera angle.
Didn't they do that in? Didn't they do that in?
Blacklight Tango Down? I don't think. No, they didn't. It's similar to the Kill Cam and not Call of Duty.
Yeah. I think Red Orchestra.
Really? Oh, I never played that.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool. So you'll be like running on your like head. It's like it pulls out, your head explodes, and it's like slow motion, like.
And you can watch it kill you.
And it like goes to the
other
guy.
A little bit of TF2 kind of. Like,
yeah, it's like a cooler, more mature version of TF2.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Continuing on with the free-to-play games I've played, not proud of this one. Mm-hmm. It's just recently came to Steam last night, actually. Played it in the alpha, played it in the beta. Didn't ever play it when it actually came out. Age of Empires Online. It's on Steam right now. You can. It used to be $100 for a season pass to get everything. Now it's $49 for everything on Steam, but it's on sale for 66% off, so it's $16 for everything on Steam. I bought that. I don't know why.
You were up at like 3 in the morning.
It was like 12 or midnight or 2, and I bought something.
Is it ready to eat for everyone or eat 10 and up?
I'm gonna say E10 and up just because it's online.
Yeah, yeah.
But
all the pedos.
But
all the pedos. Talking to you.
Yeah. So what? It's Age of Empires Online with a hub city that you can build stuff in, so you can customize your city, give it a name, it levels up. You have talent trees to be like, oh, I want my spearmen to have more damage, and there's different. Yeah. So it's free to play in a way that once you hit to level 20, I think you can't level up anymore if you're playing for free. You do find items to give, like, say you want your spearmen, you can actually give, like, it's like Diablo style, like, fucking equip this items on my spearmen. So that's really cool. If you're playing for free, you can't do uncommon, you can't do rare, you can't equip any of your shit.
Oh, yeah.
When you level up, you get coins that are like, oh, I spend this on like the auction house. You can't spend that if it's free. Like, there's all these things that suck.
Is it an Origin game?
No.
It's a Steam game?
Steam. Well, it's Steam or it's Windows Games from Windows Live.
Games from Windows Live. That's what it is.
Who was it earlier?
I don't remember. It's Microsoft, and I don't want to say it's not.
It's not Ensemble. They're out of business.
So
yeah,
but they got bought out. No, their IP of Age of Empires got bought out.
What's cool is
just for that title.
It does feel like Age of Empires. Mm-hmm. The gameplay is fucking sweet. Buying if you want to just get into it. It's cartoon, but it's good. Yeah. If you want to just get into it and just have like one civilization, which means you can because like you buy each civilization.
Yeah.
If you buy one, like you have all the unlocks, you get to the max level, you can do PvP, you can do everything. It's $5 right now. It's really good. It feels like Age of Empires. You can co-op with people, you can do PvP. Like
I'm a big AOE.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's really sweet. It's on Steam. Give it a try at least if you like Age of Empires. Right? Yeah. Free to play gives you a taste, and then you can buy it. If you want.
You know what? I'll take a look.
I had fun. I spent the money for some fucking reason.
Is it in browser, or could you have to actually download it?
No, you have to download it.
How big is it?
It's 4 gigs, I think, but it also has the live achievements.
Nice. Okay.
But actually, just to quickly say, it's weird because you can buy each individual not race, but what would those
civilizations?
Yeah. But one of them's a pro one, which means you start at level 20 and you like skip all this
super
shit.
tech and stuff.
So it's weird. I don't know. I think it's similar to like Guild Wars. Is kind of like buy a PvP character.
Yeah, so. Maybe. Yeah.
Buy someone who's already good.
Pretty fun. Played that.
Not bad.
Continuing with my double dose of Resident Evil.
Oh.
So.
SMH, guys.
Okay.
SMH.
Okay, so
I want to know right now. You can tell Riccio is starting to gear up for a big ass rant because he puts his hands above his head and he does this.
No.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So let's start off with Resident Evil Revelations.
Rant moment.
All right, so
go ahead.
Resident Evil Revelations, really good so far. I got really angry at one point. In fact, I sent out a mass text at like 9 p.m. when I was playing this thing.
Yeah, I
fucking
got it.
Angry, like,
I got it.
Fuck this game! I hate it! I'm never playing it again! Like, because what happens is it did that, like, Mass Effect thing I was talking about, like, where it's just a random spike of difficulty. The game's going good. It's really awesome. The mechanics are sweet. Everything works. The controls are flawed, but it feels okay because, you know, survival game.
Yeah.
It's good. You're not supposed to be perfect. Headshots everywhere.
Yeah.
Then suddenly it does this boss fight, which is this hulking beast that drops down through the fucking roof, and you're trapped in this tiny room, and
very Resident Evil.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I'm ready for this. Oh, weak spots, got mushy things. Okay, this is awesome. So what happens is he charges, and the game has built-in mechanic where when someone's attacking you, to dodge, if I point in your direction, but like as you're attacking, I'll do like a side step beside you so I don't get hit. So I have to push towards you to do it. And this dude's charging at you, and so you're like, okay, I'll dodge. So it works sometimes. More often than not, you dodge into his arm when it's filled with spikes and you just like die. Or you try to run away and you're looking at him and he's going like away from you in one direction, and then suddenly it just heat seeks onto you and there's nothing you can do. And the game gives you one herb there and it's like, go wild. And it gives you enough ammo, but
I think you're missing a gameplay mechanic.
It took me like an hour and a half to fucking beat. I was throwing okay, maybe if I throw a flashbang, like right as he's running at me. No. Okay, frag grenade, no. Sniper shot to like the eyes while he doesn't know. It's like, so it ended with me like just sitting there and my screen is like red. I'm out of herbs. I'm down to like my pistol. He like knocks me down. I'm on the ground. Like finally get him, and I'm like, okay, finally. Like, but it took me like an hour and a half to beat this fucking boss fight.
If it was that moment.
it was just like
epic.
I wasn't even happy. I was like, finally, I can finish this goddamn game. Like,
oh my god, you're just pissed off.
I was so
fucking angry.
You didn't throw your.
I don't mind.
You didn't throw the 3D.
No. I don't mind that games get hard, but like that is just fucking unreal. That like nothing in the game prepared you for that.
Really,
it was just like, hey, get ready to see all the broken shit all at once. Like, hey, that dodge thing's not working. Hey, this fucking stupid.
So it needs to be patched.
Kind of. Well, oh man, that charge thing. when you get them down to low health, it happens every 5 seconds.
Oh,
so it's
Jesus.
like
You get more vicious there.
so it's just like
Oh man.
and I can't even describe how angry I got. But anyway,
Yeah,
so
it sounds like you. Well, judging by the amount of text you sent me,
and the amount of curse words that
you
filled
were just
those
like
texts,
it was like caps, a little bit of like, oh yeah, I'm playing this, fucking caps, a little bit of like actual comments, caps again, and then I got one that was just, okay, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
I was like, hey buddy, like, are you okay?
Do you need something?
That being said, once I got past that, it's fun again.
Okay.
Until the next boss fight, let's just say.
Jesus
But,
Christ.
So that's one Resident Evil game, which was Revelations for the 3DS.
Which I want to try.
It's cool. It's actually good. I do also. I actually finished Operation Raccoon City. I hated it when I was talking about last week.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, I'll go back to it because the co-op is fun. It's fun to do with friends. Yeah, the moaning diving. The versus actually became fun. And I don't know. It started clicking. Like, yes, it's broken. Yes, there's flaws. Okay, this is fun. Like, it's still okay. Like, it's not the best. It's not going to win any awards, but it's like, it's decent. So, I talked to my buddy Drackle, who bought it as well. We were going to co-op. We're like, okay, let's sit down. Let's finish it. We got 2 levels left. It won't be too bad.
Yeah.
Get to that before last level. Go through it. It's still, it's broken.
Pretty
it's
bad.
fun. There's a part where you're going down an elevator and there's like holes in the walls and shit, and lickers are walking down, but they're floating on the. It's no wall where they're floating down. They're just broken. Like, I was like, okay, that's fine. This game has glitches. I understand.
Oh my god.
And then you get to this final level where it just tries to give you a tutorial for something that was never introduced. It's like, oh, if you put people in the blood frenzy by shooting them just enough, but without killing them, they'll bleed and then more zombies attack them. It's trying to teach you this while there's 20 people like firing at you and like not spoiling, certain character with a sniper rifle on the top one-shotting you, and you're just like, the fuck is wrong with this game? And you can't like dive or run fast that much. Like, cover system's broken when you're covering. The sniper guy's still hitting you, and there's like zombies and hunters, and you're just like, the fuck is going on in this game?
Zombie infestation.
And then we get past that part, and then there's a certain other thing that happens that is just like, it goes into like team deathmatch mode.
What?
In the middle of like the 4-player co-op, it's like 2-on-2, and you fight each other. And then you have to fight that other dude, but the other dude is so broken, I can't even describe it. I'm trying to spoil anything.
Oh god, you just sound so
but it's just
fucking angry.
Like, it's so broken because it's just like one of those like bullet sponge moments where you're spending like 30 minutes in cover. It's like firing fucking grenades and LMGs and just bullet
and one
raping
fuck up,
this
you're
guy.
dead.
And he's just like blind firing a fucking like 9mm pistol, and it's one-shotting you, and he's like grenading. Grenade, and you're just like, what is wrong with this game? Anyway.
Wow. So, Operation Raccoon City?
What we had to do is you can choose to just be like, oh, I'm going to side with that guy, and we just won the game, so.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking hate that game. I really hate the shit out of that
Don't buy
game.
it unless you want to be angry like Riccio.
Do not buy Operation Raccoon City. Unless it's like $20.
This is actually the first game we're against. This is the first time we've actually had a game
I really think that is actually like the...
I want to go back and play some of the co-op levels that aren't that one and some versus. But I don't think I can ever fucking buy
His head's going to explode.
I don't think... And it's hard for me to say this because I know I'm probably going to do it anyway, but like right now, the way I feel... I cannot buy another Slant 6 game. Like,
you're going to do it, though.
I know you will.
You're going to do it.
But I do feel bad for them.
SOCOM 5.
What I do... No, I don't like SOCOM games so much. But anyway, no, what I do feel bad for them, though, is they released a statement that was like, we know this game is fucking broken, but we had to release it, and Capcom said that depending on how people buy it, we're going to patch it after.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so
Are
it's
you
like...
fucking kidding me right now?
So I don't...
They couldn't even just lie and said like, oh yeah, no, sorry.
We can fix it, but we're going to try to fix it.
So they're just like, we can't work on it unless Capcom gives us the okay on it. So it's
holy shit.
Wow. So that sucks for them.
Because it is Capcom's IP.
Yeah, but that being said, they released a fucking broken game. Like,
Slant 6, we're coming for you.
Fuck.
Like, do you hear me? We're coming for you.
None of that. I'm just like...
we're coming for you.
I'm just angry. I got so angry. It ruined my night.
I wish I had just started fucking like screenshotting after every text you sent me.
Oh man.
Because we were just talking, and it was like, yeah, I'm just
well,
playing
that was
some
Revelations. I didn't text you.
You texted me for that one too,
Jesus.
and you're just we were just talking to like, oh, what are you up to? How you doing? Like, just normal stuff, and then I could just slowly read in the text as you got more.
I was so angry that I ate a whole
more.
fucking pizza at 2
You know
in the
what
morning.
I'm taking from this?
I rage ate a whole fucking pizza.
So do you know what I'm taking from this rant?
At 2 in the morning.
Resident Evil 6 better not be fucked up.
I don't know.
You hear me, Capcom?
I don't know, man. After seeing, I don't know. It's made by it's actually made by Capcom.
I'm a big RE fan.
So.
Oh, it is made by.
It might actually be okay.
They publish. Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, well, no, it's whatever the fuck.
No,
it is.
yeah,
We'll see.
exactly.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but I'm just saying that's why I wasn't interested in Operation Raccoon City. That's why I wasn't interested in Revelations because I knew there were.
I hate it. I think the reason I'm most pissed off is I didn't want to buy this game, and then I had 3 friends going like, yeah, man, we're gonna have to.
I honestly think you were up here. You should have been. Your expectations were too high for this game.
No, I knew it was a piece of shit going in there. I knew it was fucking terrible.
I was telling you for weeks.
No, I was even telling myself. I've been telling myself. I told myself back in like December
From the trailer,
when I saw
right?
the first. No, when I don't even know.
We watched the fucking trailer.
And
And
we
we
all
all
like,
shitted
what
on
is
it.
this piece of
Yeah,
shit?
we were all. I remember that.
And I hate saying this because I know a lot of people put a lot of time into it, but it's just like. I feel bad because I didn't want to buy it, and then I had 3 people go like, "No, we're gonna play co-op," and I'm like, "Okay, it's 4-player co-op game. It'll be fun. It'll be
You're
okay."
gonna be shooting zombies with friends. It'll be fun.
But when the most fun I can get out of a game is shooting the cameras for collectibles,
Oh yes.
like that was the only way I could get through those levels having fun is looking for cameras. So anyway, had to let that out. That was fucking
rant moment.
That was terrible.
So angry at that.
So angry.
So
Yes.
fucking angry. I love it.
But
feel hatred, I love it.
if ever it gets cheaper, try it. So it is still pretty fun up to that moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll say that.
What else do you play?
Let's see here. I finished Mass Effect 3 as I said. That was good.
We'll talk.
That was good. We'll maybe do a spoiler segment on that at one point. Played some Skyrim, like I told you.
Yep.
I started playing Hitman Blood Money. Now, this game came out in 2006, I think.
Yep.
And I never played it. I played Hitman 1 and 2 back, I think, on like the Xbox or something.
Xbox for Blood Money.
And I played maybe to like a level or 2, and I was like, this game's really weird. Like, it's slow. Like, I don't like this. Once again, I was like a kid, so that wasn't really appealing to me.
Yep.
And then I went back to play Blood Money because I heard a lot of fun stuff about it. And man, fucking Hitman games are so fun.
Can't wait for next one.
There's a certain fun in learning a level and like standing out there and like making the perfect plan and having that work. And then there's like that other super fun side of just the chaos that'll fucking happen when that plan goes wrong. And like if you like, yes, I'm the type of person that's like, it fucks up, okay, reload the save. But like when you like murder a guy, steal a suit, sneak into a house, and you're just like, oh shit, like what am I gonna do? You're just like, oh fuck, like I can kill him right now if I want to. You try it, and then like somebody sees you, and you're like, oh, you cap him, and you're like, oh, there's bodies everywhere. And there's like steal an outfit, run away, and you're like, okay, now what do I do?
Same thing as Splinter Cell.
Like there's just
stealth games in general.
Oh man, I'm really pissed that I missed out on these games because now like playing them.
That's where the stealth genre started.
Like, dude,
man.
There's too many things I want to say about this. This game, I think, is really making me out to be a psychopath.
Yeah. I will say that I watched your cast when you were playing.
Yeah, I murdered. Like I walked into like a changing room and I'm just like, psst, psst, and like showering. Like no one's even. These are civilians. Like,
it had nothing to do with it.
But no, just a quick story about it. What I was doing is one of the missions where you have to sneak into a house, kill this high priority target, steal a recording from like his wife, but it's in like a USB key or something in her necklace. And I'm watching this guy. I'm like, I dressed up as an FBI. Actually, okay. You start in a neighborhood. I kill a garbage man. So I'm like, this is perfect. I'll pick up his garbage, sneak into the house. Then I see like there's this clown who walks out of the house. I'm like, I gotta kill this clown, be a clown. So I kill the clown, stuff him in his car, and then I walk up and they're like, oh, we have to search you. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta like get in here with guns. So I back away. I'm like, what am I gonna do now? And this caterer comes out with a box, and I'm like, I can kill the caterer and walk in with my guns in the box. So I just murdered a fucking garbage guy who had nothing to do with it. Killed the fucking clown. Killed the caterer. I go in there, bring with the guns. First thing I do is murder like a CIA agent, and then I'm just like, I just murdered like 3 people for no reason. And then I'm watching this guy, and I'm just like, okay, so I gotta kill this guy. What does he do? And he's wearing boxers. First of all, his room's a fucking girl's room, and it has like pink. It's weird. He sniffs his panties out. One of his guards walks in there and sniffs it. I killed him for. I was just discovering. So anyway,
psychopath in the making,
yeah.
guys.
So clearly, it's unleashing my inner psychopath. So what happens is he walks upstairs to that room. So I plant a fucking C4 detonating thing. Like I just put a little bomb on the wall, and I'm just waiting for him. And then I'm like, hey, so where's his wife? And she goes from the hot tub and she goes into the bathroom. So I'm like, okay, I wait. I bomb the fucking husband. Everybody's freaking out. She's like, and then she like runs off, goes back to the hot tub. For some reason, I guess she just forgot about her husband. And then she walks slowly into like the bathroom where I am waiting in the darkness, just there with my gun out towards the door. So she opens the door, has like no time to even realize what's happening. I'm like, steal it, and then like. But the funny thing is, I shoot her, and there's a guard outside, and the first thing he does is like, she's been hurt, and I just walk out of the bathroom, like pick something out and walk away. So the game's like broken, but fucking hilarious ways.
God.
But, oh man, it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Oh my god!
I actually have to put a shout out to the Hitman developers and
IDOS?
Yeah,
IDOS, and also I have to say
IO or I? No.
IDOS.
That's IDOS.
The Hitman movie was the only good movie based on a game.
It was good.
It was
the
good.
only good movie based on a video game. It came out in 2007. One of the best video game movies ever.
Yeah.
Like
It actually did a
honestly,
good job of portraying it.
It was amazing.
What makes me sad about Hitman though is that Absolution is coming out at some point, I think this year.
Yeah,
and
next year, yeah.
Have you
It's
seen
not
the
by-
trailers for it?
Oh, it looks
it's not
amazing.
made by the same people, which
Nope.
leads me to believe that it's not going to be the same style of game, which sucks because the Hitman's really seems to be its own style of awesomeness.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Stealth,
But also-
kind of.
It looks pretty solid.
Yeah,
from
but
what we've
it looks
seen
more
so far.
Splinter Cell-y. But
Yeah,
it
definitely.
could still be good. I'm playing this makes me
never know.
excited
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
But apparently the voice actor that does the main guy who's in it for the past like 3 games.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3. Silent, Silent,
4.
1, 2, Silent Assassin, and Blood Money. Is that what it is? No,
Blood
Silent
Money.
Assassin. I don't know.
1, Silent Assassin.
2 is Silent Assassin.
Yeah, Blood Money,
Blood Money. That's it.
and that's it. Yeah. 3.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah. You're right.
that voice actor is not. They didn't even talk to him apparently. They
What?
Just, they just got somebody else or something.
That's fucking retarded.
But
Weird.
That's really
that's kind
retarded.
of sucky.
Weird.
But either way, he doesn't really say that when he lines. So
No.
it's not a huge loss. It just kind of sucks for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just one of those
You're
things that
right.
like it appeals to the original Hitman lovers of
Yeah.
like
This
we
might
want
bring in
everything
some new
original
people.
kind
Bring in
of.
some new people.
I have to say, like, that game made a fucking fan out of me in like the first 30 minutes. That is
Yeah.
greatest.
And
That's hard to do with the game.
That is
Yes.
I
Especially with Riccio.
love that game. Like that is I cannot stop playing it.
yes.
Anyway.
I just thought it was really funny when you were picking up guards and like stripping them naked, not even putting on their clothes, and like throwing their corpses off a cliff. I was just like, I was playing Mass Effect 3, and I like looked back and played it, looked back again, and you're just like laughing into the mic, throwing a corpse off a cliff. I was just like,
Well, you missed the best one because I was on a boat doing the same thing, but I didn't realize that by throwing them over the railing that there was another deck below me. So I was just throwing corpses onto a fucking deck below me. I'm like, why am I being spotted? What is going on here? And I look down and I'm like,
Uh-oh. Okay.
just a fucking pile, just an orgy.
Pile of bodies.
I actually went insane on that level. I was like, this level's too hard, and I started fucking just capping everybody. And, like,
With the dog.
mass panic, just like no, the dog one I C4'd a dog. Just, it kept,
PETA is gonna come after us,
no,
guys.
it kept yapping.
Seriously.
I'm trying to murder a guy from behind, and the dog's like. So the guy turns around all the time. So I just fucking plant C4 on the wall, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll kill the dude. And like he walks up to this balcony, I'm like, whatever, fuck it. And the dog's like, goes see like the master. I'm like, fuck yes, like just murder both of them. Like,
That was just a part of the job.
I think I yelled "sit Ubu sit" from like Spin City. Or
Yeah,
whatever
oh
that
my
is.
God.
Anyway,
Oh, man.
that was much highlighted my weekend.
Yeah,
or
that's
week.
pretty awesome. Anything
Yeah,
else?
that's
Anything else?
pretty much all I played.
No.
I don't actually have a huge list.
We
So.
talked about that for a while.
Yeah, it was good. I don't
That
know.
was really good.
Ranted, then like remade myself happy for the rest of this podcast.
Alright,
Yeah.
nice.
So that's it for games we played this week. Move on to the news.
News topic.
Nothing
of the week.
happened. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Nothing
at all.
happened at all
Nothing
this
at all.
week, guys.
So let's see here. Well, what I wanted to start off with, what I have at the top of my list, is Diablo 3's Collector's Edition. finally
Yes,
got announced.
indeed.
What it sounds like is it. I got the information right here. Comes with the game. Obviously, it does come with a Diablo skull, like a metal fucking awesome little statue thing.
Yeah.
And
Can you put it on though?
No. I think
Damn
it's a
it!
small
Like
little
another
thing.
Halo thing.
Like
Everybody
Halo
trying to
helmet.
put their head in the Halo helmet.
Yeah, get a cat. Put it on your cat.
Jesus. That'd be
Would
cool.
you buy a cat just to like?
I would buy like
Hell
a
to the
small
fucking
chihuahua.
yes.
It could maybe fit on a chihuahua. But similar to StarCraft 2, it comes with a USB key. This
Okay.
one is shaped like a soulstone.
Oh.
And it's a 4 gig USB stick. It has Diablo 2 and Lord of Destruction on it.
Oh, nice.
So
That's fucking awesome.
that's pretty
I
cool.
would buy that just for that.
For sure.
So what you do get for getting the collector's edition in Diablo 3, you get aesthetic artifacts, which you can get angel wings, a special banner, special die, bottled cloud or bottled smoke items. There's some different things.
Weird.
In World of Warcraft, you get a fetish shaman pet, which is like a little whatever non-combat pet, or maybe there will be. And for StarCraft 2, you get some portraits, which is I think one's Diablo, one's some other person who looks like a Toss, and one is Tyrael in a space marine.
Oh, nice.
So that looks cool. And it does come with a Blu-ray DVD set of making of, behind the scenes. There's an art book.
That's what
And there's a soundtrack. So it's $99.
That's a good
I
deal.
believe StarCraft 2's was $129.
Yeah, it was.
So $99, that's a
a
lot
good
of good
deal.
shit.
I'm actually thinking, because I was going to get only the original game.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, like, should I upgrade to the $99?
I probably will.
Yeah.
that's
So that's
a
cool.
good deal.
Yeah, I'm excited to
sick.
get that. That's
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a good one.
cannot wait for that. May 15th, man.
May 15th.
Yeah.
I'm so glad school's gonna be over.
Right after school.
Thank God.
Perfect timing for us.
Yeah. So other than that, there's I think you found this Baldur's Gate is coming out for the iPad.
Yes. I am the biggest Baldur's Gate fan. I think I mentioned this in a couple of podcasts where just
Last one.
I love everything about it, and it's just, which was weird because I really like Diablo 2, but I know this is gonna blasphemy for you. Is I like Baldur's Gate more than like Diablo.
Diablo came out after Diablo 2 came out way after Baldur's Gate.
No, but I like the Baldur's Gate style just because it's more. I found Diablo to be more of a hold your hand kind of like you can only do this kind of stuff. Where Baldur's Gate was more of a more RPG like. It let me build my character. It let me be more.
I can't really talk for it, so I never actually really
Be the way you want to be.
Yeah, it was more picture Dungeons and Dragons, but a game.
When I think Baldur's Gate, I just think Neverwinter Nights is a newer version of it, but like way shittier, obviously.
Yes, but like if I will get you a copy of Baldur's Gate 2. And
I'll just wait for the HD thing and just play that or something.
True.
So.
But it's just
shroom.
like it's
Shroom.
gonna be good. Like, and I'm really excited for it because it's coming up for $10.
Oh really?
It's $10, which is
if you want, you can buy me an iPad.
No,
I'll play it. I'm just saying.
But here's the thing. It's not just like it's for the iPad. It's for that. But here they didn't cut anything out. It is the
original
game.
They ported it
the
completely.
full port over.
Holy shit.
So it's all touch interfaced, and you attack by tapping as per usual, like you did, clicking. Mm-hmm. So it's just tap, tap, tap. You move around the map. There's, like I saw a little bit of...
Sorry, it's the tap that's like middle of the combat. It's like tap revolution. It's like...
so it seems...
Oh, man.
For a loan, I would probably I was already debating on getting the iPad 3.
Yeah.
This just kind of like it's like you should totally.
I tried it out yesterday.
If you've been
Totally
debating,
fucking buy
man,
this.
just go ahead and
Nice.
buy me a copy too,
Fuck that.
please.
It's not on
Please.
Android?
Yeah. No, not yet. It's only on iOS.
Is it coming for Android?
It
They
might.
didn't mention anything about it.
I can't see it being too hard to port it back.
But the
thing,
thing that they're wondering about is the piracy, because Android's got a little more piracy
rate than iOS.
at the moment. So it took them a
$10
while
is a lot of
to
money,
do
yeah,
it. So they kind of
okay.
they didn't really. I don't know if they're
See
going
if the
to
popularity is there first.
Yeah.
For sure.
which kind of segues into the. I know last week we were talking about the Baldur's Gate HD.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for
Yeah.
that. It's going to be
great.
They're, I've got a buddy who's in the video game industry, and he was telling me about. He went to the developers conference.
Yeah.
And they did some talks about all of the textures that they're re-putting into it.
Nice.
So they took the original texture packs and they're just updating the texture packs, and they're reskinning the whole thing.
Nice.
They're going to be adding a little bit more new content into it. I don't know what's going to be changed, but they're going to be changing some of the combat figures, and it's going to be kind of breathing new life into the franchise.
But they're not going to change core mechanics.
They're not changing core mechanics, and it's still. I think it's still going to be a top-down style like Diablo style.
I mean, I think if we were to change that, it's a pretty big thing about it.
Yeah.
It's not actually, because I haven't really played a lot of Baldur's Gate.
No,
I've
Baldur's
dipped
Gate
into
is the
but
shit. I love Baldur's Gate.
See, I'd play the HD.
Yep.
Give us a
Yeah.
reason to play.
I'd love to. I'm pretty much going to pick up the HD one, so it'll give me a chance to actually enjoy this. I mean, I've heard so
See
much
what all the
about
hype's
it.
about.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Baldur's Gate
Yeah.
really
See what all
set
the hype's
that.
about.
It set a really good vibe for the top-down, clicky, dungeon crawler-y
It started
stuff.
that genre almost.
Yeah.
To a degree, yeah. It was one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, it was one of the earlier
I
ones.
don't know. They've always been top down. Like if you think of like those old school like Eye of the Beholder things.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it's it was one of those ones that really I wish it hadn't kind of fallen to the wayside because I think the actual developer of it put some like they had a 2-stream kind of I think it was it BioWare?
I almost want to say it was BioWare.
Yeah, I think it is BioWare.
You just keep talking. I'm gonna fucking
but like what ended up happening was there were 2 games that came out at the same time and they were slightly similar but not really. And one was Baldur's Gate.
BioWare.
It was BioWare?
Baldur's Gate 1 at least.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 1, and then a different company took Baldur's Gate 2, and BioWare didn't take back the intellectual property, and this other company took it, and then it got bought up by somebody else.
Remember that.
So it's changed hand a couple of times. So because it's changed hands, the whole series as a whole hasn't been brought up like Diablo and stuff like that. I'm sure if BioWare actually stuck with their intellectual property, because the actual story in Baldur's Gate 1 is fucking amazing. It's standard BioWare amazingness.
I can't think of BioWare trilogies anymore. They made me really sad.
Yeah.
What
do we got next? No sadness.
A month and a half of playing that game, and now the series is over.
Yep.
Sad. Anyway, so we had Max Payne 3's multiplayer. They released some video about that.
Yeah, today, yesterday?
I think it was like maybe yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Recently. Let's say recently.
It looked fucking good.
Don't know the actual thing, but it was. I thought it was really cool because we watched the Max Payne trailer last week, where it was showing the kind of in depth and talking a bit about him. They added bullet time into the multiplayer, which is really fucking cool. I don't know how they're.
There was another game that did that, and I forget how it worked. It was a Fear. Whoever was holding the canister.
The club also did it.
Club, don't mention it.
So the first cross-platform game on the games for Windows, and it did.
It had slow mo in it.
It was weird though. It was
it's interesting. I'm gonna be interested to see how the slow mo works. Like if your character's slow mo, but in actuality he's just moving faster for everyone else. So like how?
No, they explained it is that everybody who's in your line of sight slows down.
Line of sight only. Yeah.
But I really hope they code that properly because I would hate to be like. Everything's on slow motion. One dude runs around the corner. He's like, "What the fuck's going on over here?" And just like murders people. I hope that doesn't happen. But I think it's gonna look really cool.
It might look good, but it'll look
better already.
It looks like GTA, but like
polished,
faster paced, not like that
grittier
feeling.
Grittier.
It does look.
The
really
guns
felt
like
you were saying when you were watching it. You literally see the pierce, like the bullet
exit
going
wounds,
through it.
bullets going in
not
and
all
coming
of them go
out.
through.
Not all of them, but some of them stay in.
It's
that's
terrible.
Real.
They rendered every bullet and they rendered every shell casing.
Every shell casing, you can see every single bullet.
And what they mentioned is that with Rockstar's what is it called, Social Club?
Yep.
You can make gangs which are they're like clans, guilds, like little groups of people, and you can have gang wars and stuff.
Gang warfare.
But the cool thing is like there's a mode that's going to have like it'll just be gang on gang.
Yep.
But the gangs actually carry over into Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool. So
very cool.
It's going to be really awesome to take a look at and see how that plays out.
I think what they're saying is when you log into the social club, it'll be like, oh, this gang has been like messing up like more of your friends. Like we'll try to match up against them to get that back. Like, I think it's gonna be cool if that carries into Grand Theft Auto 5 and you're just like,
it's probably gonna be a point system, right? Point system.
It'll be a ranking, probably a world ranking leaderboard system in North America. But break it up into districts.
Man, I have to say, like, I know Rockstar didn't really work on LA Noire and stuff, but like, man, when they fucking actually
they put
like, I was worried about Max Payne. Max Payne. Fucking Max Payne. But like, because I don't know what I'm gonna miss is Remedy's style of having the like full motion video in it. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, but the
fucking Rockstar.
The transition between fucking cutscene and the actual gameplay pulls that like Mass Effect of seamless like, come on guys, let's go.
Mass Effect doesn't do it all the time.
No, but like it looks so
solid though.
Fucking gorgeous.
I think Max Payne 3 is going to be a big game this year. Straight up.
It's Rockstar. It doesn't sound like much. It's like Max Payne, but it is Rockstar.
They're using half the technology that Team Bondi had for LA Noire and their own manual animations.
Yep. And I know you were talking about the PC version. You can have all these crazy better facial
DX11,
stuff,
better textures, better animations. The PC version is going to be 10 times more superior. They're saying that much better.
That's going to be fun.
It's like 3 times more.
I still don't know how it's going to fully be because Rockstar's PC games tend to sometimes be a little bit wonky.
I agree. Yeah,
but their consoles always run at 30.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just want to smooth. I'm getting for PC though.
But, probably play it with controller.
Yeah, 60 FPS where it's at.
That looks pretty sweet. One kind of, I guess, another story is not controversial, weird. I don't know. Robert Bowling from Infinity Ward left.
He left.
He tweeted saying that he is out
420?
of Infinity Ward and Activision as a whole.
As a whole.
Really?
No one really
I
knows
read
why.
somewhere. I have an idea why. During the whole Black Ops time.
Yeah.
During Black Ops, he shitted on the community developer of Black Ops.
Really?
Yeah, and there was a bit of a dispute between them.
Well, from what it sounds, it doesn't seem like he was fired.
I think
he
like,
left.
Like he just
Yeah,
because
probably
he was
got
unhappy
left.
with certain executives.
But-
That it was on his blog or something. But
I mean,
we don't know the entire story.
From his point of
though.
view, like maybe it's because a lot of Infinity Ward people have left, and
that's
after
true.
Modern Warfare
The
3
core
's out,
team left.
it could be whatever they're getting to work on now is like
Just
really
like-
he's just like I don't really like what
I don't wanna be
direction
part of this.
Activision
I don't like
is trying
how
to
this
go
is
with this.
going.
So
I'm
he
gonna
just
go.
bailed.
I'm gonna go
Rehash.
to EA.
Rehash.
What I want-
I'm gonna go to EA.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is what I would love to hear is like a week or something from now. It's like, oh, look,
Yeah.
guess who joined fucking Respawn Entertainment? And then like I'd be just like, oh my god.
Oh my god! It wouldn't be the first time.
No, I know.
It wouldn't be the
But
first time.
it'd be funny if it's still going on.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
So that was-
we'll keep updated on that.
That,
See how that
uh,
goes.
Yeah.
That happened. Some more Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, what's up?
No, I'm just laughing because I was. It was funny.
The more Assassin's Creed 3 information got
Just
put out.
short little 30-second trailer showing
Weapons.
all
Yeah,
of the
and they
different
also
weapons.
had an interview as well with some of the devs.
Yep.
They're talking about how it's going to be different from the other Assassin's Creed games.
I'm gonna try and stay away from
Yes.
as much as I can because I looked at some stuff for Bioshock, which I'm not going to mention.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks really, really cool. So take a look if you guys want to check it out.
Mhm.
It's the heavy hitter stuff.
Mhm.
Riccio doesn't want to.
We'll have it posted below. You guys can take a look
Yeah,
at it.
But
So
But
like
for-
I'm doing the same thing that Riccio's doing for Bioshock.
I'm doing this
Where-
for that
for
too.
Assassin's
It's just
Creed.
like I don't want to know
Media
anything. I want
blackout.
to fucking go in and just be like, okay, blow my mind.
Okay, I'll say
Well,
one
the thing about this is I'm going to do the same because I
Mm-hmm.
can't see anybody trying to explain this game in like interviews at like PAX or whatever, and then having them not somewhat spoil shit
Yeah.
that happened in Brotherhood and or Revelations. So
Yeah.
I just want to fucking
No.
I agree because I'm not even there yet either.
Yeah.
But they're saying that they showed the trailer. It's just like terrain, like
Yeah.
trees and stuff. They called it what do they call it? The plateau, the terrain, the outback or something.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
They had a certain name for
It's
it.
going to be better because with all of the Assassin's Creeds where you got outside of the city, it was just fucking linear, weird maps that had no real fucking purpose except for finding and padding out the game a little bit. Like, yeah, you had the fast travel system, but you wanted to get the flag, so you had to fucking
If you
go
care about
between
the
everyone.
flags or the
Well, I did,
feathers.
but
Basically, they're
There's a
saying
problem.
a lot
Yeah,
of people
you're gonna
they
bitch
saw,
about
a lot of
it.
people saw that
Don't
trailer
do
and then the commercial.
fuck off. You wanted to talk about that.
A lot of people saw.
I don't finish my games.
A lot of people saw the commercial and that, and they were like, "Oh, wait, is this gonna be all in the forest?" But they're saying no. There's gonna be 2 cities. They've already announced the names, but I'm not gonna say them.
No, I
I
don't
figured
want nothing.
I figured it wouldn't be just in the forest.
Yeah,
I'd
there's
just
2
do it.
cities. There's forest. You can travel on trees. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
shows
it's
that
100%
hopping between
confirmed. You
branches.
can actually hop on trees.
Which is
So
going to be
that's gonna
something.
be
It's going to be
fucking
something
cool.
really nice.
Oh
there.
yeah, because they said no one's ever look what Assassin's Creed's done to city traveling. Like no game's ever done. Oh, you can climb anything.
Yep.
Like that's fucking unreal. And
Yeah.
now they're saying no one's ever done. You can climb anything in a forest. Think about that.
That's true, but
Think about that. Scouring on the ground.
They
for it.
would do that.
Yeah, of all
Yeah.
people, they would. Oh man, like I think that's cool.
It's one of those things
That's
that it can either be really good and it'll flow and feel nice and getting in and out of the trees will be great, or it's gonna just be fucking broken. And it's just, there's gonna be
Or take away from
there's
the
gonna be
experience.
there's gonna be no fucking middle ground. It's either you're gonna be able to jump from a stump to a tree to a branch and up and up and up.
I really hope you can like climb a tree and just like hold like a bear trap and just wait and just be like onto a guy's head.
That'd be cool.
Oh my god.
Implement that, Ubisoft. Let's go here.
Chop
Yeah.
off some heads
Bear
with some bear
trap,
traps.
fucking throwing.
Because why? Because the whole the scalping situation. You want to talk about
Oh yeah,
that?
so yeah, so they
That
they
ties
there's
into-
2 things at the end
Yeah,
that they
it's
mentioned.
perfect time.
They I think in one of the trailers they showed
Connor.
Connor, that's his name.
is his
Mohawk?
not whatever
Not
name.
Mohawk.
I forget. I don't know. I don't want to use the wrong terms.
Oh,
here,
his
but
actual name.
His,
His
English
his
name.
Aboriginal name.
His Aboriginal name. Yeah.
So yeah, they showed him scalping someone. I think in one of the videos. They're taking that out because they're like that is a bit too gruesome. So,
Oh, come on, you
Doesn't really match the like Assassin's Creed vibe of like.
I think it'd be cool if like instead of
Well,
finding out
no,
that
because you had you had Altair that was always like, oh, you're at peace now, like close the eyes and stuff. You had Ezio.
Respectful of that.
It's me, Ezio.
No, I'm kidding.
And then Ezio was all.
No,
you
you
know,
had Ezio who was like, yes, you're a
Joking,
traitor,
funny.
but like,
But I think as it went on,
Like, I understand it.
understood.
like he kind of got a little more remorseful. But if you just had like Connors being like, "Yo, what's up, motherfucker?" and just like
your head
skinning
off.
the guys,
Well,
scalping
I
him.
don't think he'd be like happy about it. Like, this is my fucking favorite part of this. My name is
Scalping
Connor, and
your
this is
head.
my favorite part of this game.
Like,
no.
like it doesn't get it to the point where it's not like you're just kind of like killing the people you're supposed to assassinate.
Yeah.
You're like, to prove it, I'm just going to scalp you.
But I mean, there's two
Trophy.
things to see it. Like, yes, it's kind of gruesome and kind of maybe unnecessary, but from an actual point of view,
It's real.
that happened.
Yeah,
It's
no,
real.
I
It's
understand
real.
that.
So-
but like,
Yeah.
but at
They
the
want to
same
be
time,
as close to the history as possible.
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm kind of glad they didn't put it in because it's just like it
It might
adds
be
that.
referred to. Maybe
might
like
be that
cutscene,
big
like, oh, you should go
controversy,
scalp and like look at somebody else while you're hearing like a sound. Maybe. they'll
Yeah,
do.
but like not actually like.
I would love to have scalp collectibles.
I'm thinking
I'd
like
love off,
probably.
like, every
I'm
scalp.
thinking probably the developers are like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Some guy from the PR office comes downstairs. Guys, did you take this out of their game, or you're gonna get blasted by NBC?
Yo, darkness,
Like,
you eat
that's
hearts.
honestly what it is.
Darkness,
Yeah,
you
that's
eat
true.
hearts. Like
Yeah.
this
Like,
game, just
same-
go scalp fools.
the
Fucking
same
trade
thing,
them in
though.
for skills. Like,
There you go. No, yeah.
I'm
that's
gonna
fucking-
trade.
you want some scalps?
I'm gonna trade you in 14 British scalps and one French one. The French one you only get half off.
I've got a child here. I installed the child scalping mod. No, that's weird.
That's
Use
a-
Skyrim mod.
whoa.
Anyway, the point is,
Uh,
one of the things they mentioned with the game is that
Yeah.
they said the PC version, yes, I guess it's playable with a keyboard, but they're like, if you guys are playing for PC, you guys have controllers. It'll work better on a controller. So
Yeah.
Most people
So-
do though. It's true.
Yeah.
True.
I'm
But I
not
can't-
I'm
against
just
them.
waiting for Microsoft to actually output the actual like legit. This is for PCs.
Yeah.
Like it has all support if like Microsoft and stuff like
Yeah.
because there's a lot of games that are just better on the fucking controller.
Controller,
Yeah.
console.
Yeah.
And if Microsoft had
Assassin's
a
Creed
like
was
not
one.
a 360 controller but an actual like one that was shaped like the 360 controller but
Games
had a
for
little
Windows controller.
yeah like games for Windows.
They are
controller.
marketing as that if you buy the box. There's
Really?
Games Windows Live controller.
They already have
and it's
one,
just
yeah.
an Xbox controller.
It's just it's not it's not like
So,
marketed properly.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know.
um,
but they're hard to find.
They are.
I'm looking for one
They are.
right now.
Yeah. I
and
don't know.
they're very hard to find.
I feel with the way that Assassin's Creed. Well, I mean, a lot of console games like
But you
Games
need that.
like
You
the
need
controller.
that flow jump feel that you get with that
like
controller.
pulling on the
Flicking.
controller feels really good, especially like I don't know, just everything
Control.
feels better.
The analogs, everything.
I think it would be weird trying to run up a wall and doing like this to turn the
Exactly.
camera. And,
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
weird jumpy fucking.
That's one of my
things,
main
like-
reasons why I haven't played the other Assassin's Creed games because
Yeah.
I was playing them on the Xbox, then I played them on the PC, but I had a controller and then my adapter broke.
Yeah.
And I just stopped playing. I have Assassin's Creed 2, I have Revelations,
Yeah.
but I'm not playing them.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound mean or like terrible for saying this, but like for anybody, I know some people it's the only way they can actually play the games by going through it on PC.
Yep.
So yes, you'll probably need a controller, but I feel bad for anybody who's bought like the first few games on PC. I hope that the DRM is not going to be as bad in this one.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the whole
that's
like
true,
you
eh?
have to be online, and if their servers go down, you can't play. You're kicked out. It won't even save the game sometimes while you're doing like. There's
Yeah,
this weird
it's just
thing.
really weird.
They said they
DRM.
were they're stepping back from that, and they
Ubisoft,
said
eh?
that they're. I don't know if it was Ubisoft. One company said we're going to try to start charging less for the games to make the value better, and
Yeah.
then have DRM less, so people buy the games instead of pirating them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing that with Assassin's
I
Creed.
think that was the
thing-
Sins of a Solar Empire, the developers.
Was them?
Yeah, it was them.
The
I know
thing-
somebody said it.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm noticing more is like, you've got PC games, and you got the price point of Xbox, PS3, and Wii games. Like, I can pay like $39, I think.
$49.
$49 for
stuff.
No
PC
royalties.
stuff.
Although PC stuff is now being bumped up to
59. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
You want to know why? Microsoft. Microsoft.
That's why, like a lot of games,
Microsoft.
I'll buy on PC because there's websites like Green Man Gaming or GT Play or just like all these weird sites that you can kind of like
Find deals.
pre-order. Like I pre-ordered Darksiders 2 and Binary Domain for PC last night because I was able to
Nice
get
to go.
20% off each one. So
Whoa.
Binary Domain instead of 39, I'm getting it for 32, and Darksiders instead of 49, I'm getting
You
it
get
for
it for
30.
You get Steam keys.
30,
You
Yeah,
just put them on
30,
39.
39 or 38, 50 or something. Like some.
There are ways to
So,
circumvent this.
so when I look at this, I'm like, okay, I can buy this on the console for $69 or $59 and then pay taxes,
Yeah.
or just buy it for $39 and not pay taxes and still enjoy it. So,
Yeah.
And get it that second, not going to a store.
Yeah,
Just
I can download
downloading
it off
it,
Steam.
preload it.
So
and-
I don't know.
yeah.
I hope.
It's going to be interesting to see how this goes because I don't feel like the console market will certainly die out. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm noticing that, at least in my demographic of people, which is varies from the hardcore to the kiddie, that a lot of people are starting to move towards. Not, I didn't mean it that way, you fucking pervert. But like, I find a lot of people are moving more towards PCs because PCs are more affordable now. They're dropping in price. They're decent. Like, I paid like $400 for my laptop. It plays everything I need. Like,
I mean,
and I play some hardcore games and it still runs it. So it's like.
The thing is, the investment is, I guess, a lot more. And like, if it breaks, you have to know how to fix it, or if you have to pay money for that. But I mean, if you do like me and you buy games when they're on sale and shit, you might buy too many, but whatever. Yeah. If you buy games on sale, it does slowly pay for itself. Yeah. Because you don't have to spend like $80. Like I think that's why I'm pissed about Raccoon Cities. I spent $80 with tax like included to buy that piece of shit.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm really vocal about how angry I am at that game.
Yeah. So
I like it though.
I like it though. If you trade it in, you get like $40. Yeah. Like the trade-in values are insanely ridiculous. Right
and then
now.
they sell it
They market that now as being recycled.
And then you know what they do? They sell it for $60.
No,
they take it from you for $30. They sell it for $60.
They changed what the name is at EB. It's now recycled.
It's recycled games, not
it's because they're making it illegal. It's because they're making it illegal. That's why. The developers don't want people reselling their games.
I don't know if they make it illegal, but
they're starting to make them have serial keys.
I just found it funny how like you went to EB and like the discs that are on the thing, they're not plastic wrapped because you bring the case to give you the real thing. Yeah. And they're just on top of each other. The recycled ones or whatever. So you don't really like.
You don't know which one's which.
And they plastic wrap them sometimes when they give them back to you.
And like say for example, someone who wasn't so wise went and picked up a new copy instead of the used copy. Yeah. They're gonna pay like 50% more.
No, you want them to buy the new game.
Exactly. Yeah. So you put it on top.
no, you want them to buy the new copy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They put the new copy on top and the used ones underneath sometimes. Like at my microplay that I go to, that's what they do. They put the used copy right underneath the new copy.
Yeah, that's good because you want people to buy the new copy. You want the fucking developers to get the money.
Yeah, exactly. And you want to make money for your store.
Yeah. The pricing, I think, in the future there will be a lot of there will be major changes to the pricing scheme as microtransactions starts.
Either that or Steam will continue having sales and I'll be a happy camper.
No, Steam's going to keep having sales.
I don't think
Origin's going to keep having sales. All these online distributors are going to be going well.
Yeah, I love that.
Brick and mortar stores, they're fucked. In the next 5 years, they're in trouble.
I don't think there will always be a need for them.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the percentage is going to drop.
Well, it's like there's the Game, which is the major supplier in the UK, is now being shut down.
No, it's over. It's done.
Yeah, no, they're shut
34
down.
34 stores shut down.
But the thing is, now people are doing protests for that because they're just like, they fired everybody and like, you guys don't get your back pay.
Yeah.
So people are just staying in the stores and they're like, we're not leaving.
Oh yeah, I would say that.
Craziness.
That's crazy.
I wonder if EB does
EB owns them.
Not yet. They said they might be buying it.
No, it's Electronic Boutique bought them.
Oh really?
They were talking about maybe they would purchase them.
No, it was a different one. It was a German.
That's an international transaction though, right?
No, that was a German company that was looking to buy it from Electronic Boutique. I read the wiki page.
Okay.
Yeah. Wiki though?
I checked my sources.
They're usually good.
I checked my sources.
Bullshit.
Except when
the sources? What sources?
Except when they said that Abraham Lincoln had a giant phallus hanging out of his head.
That does? I don't know. I'm not. It could be possible.
Wait, what?
But anyway, so that was a lot of shit on that. Which we only talked about Assassin's Creed there. So let's jump down to Guild Wars 2. I think if you pre-order the game on April 10th, you can get into the beta weekends.
Yep.
But the closed beta is still going to be going on during that.
Yep.
Which is kind of wonky. During the weekends, it's really weird. There's going to be the NDA that they have. An NDA is a non-disclosure act where you can't talk about anything that's happening in the game.
Can't show video, no pictures, no nothing. Can't even talk about it.
You actually get sued pretty hefty for it.
If you get caught. Yeah.
So on the weekends that you get for the pre-order, the NDA is dropped, but anything in between those days, you can't talk about it. So I think that's going to be really wonky.
But they've got sanctioned screenshots up now, and the market's kind of being flooded with pictures of it. And
they have videos. They put out like 20 videos.
Say for example, you played.
Say
for example, you played during this weekend, and then you upload your video on the Monday.
You still get fucked.
Well, the thing is, I honestly though, I think the closed beta and the public kind of pre-order beta is two different realms.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure
are they timestamped in the game?
I have no idea.
No.
I don't know what the fuck.
Because usually some betas they timestamp in the game, so you can see the exact Pacific time. Like this is the time the person's playing. So if they recorded at that time,
maybe
they're safe.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think it's gonna be two different servers.
Yeah, they're probably like the public beta, we'll call it. Yeah. the pre-order beta actually,
Yeah.
they will have a certain amount of content that they can go through in that weekend, whereas the private one is more go fucking nuts.
But that being said, still for that game, any videos that will be released, I'm trying to stay away from because there seems to be a lot of like public events like other MMOs where crazy shit happens in a group of people that I want that to just happen. I don't want to be like, oh, this must be the part with that dragon.
Yeah, you want it to be surprised.
Yeah.
Because I think the public instance quests are the coolest thing about Guild Wars.
I'm pretty sure.
Actually, I'm excited for Terra.
Really? It from what I'm hearing on that one, because like there's if you pre-order, you can be in like the weekend betas and stuff. And keep having open ones. The combat is like fun. It's good, but like it is like more grindy than anything.
Really?
Is at least the flow of quests is really bad or something.
Well, they might.
I'm not the person to really talk to, so I didn't really play it myself. But
Fair enough.
But
next.
So yeah, you mentioned there's a Battlefield 3 patch coming out.
So yeah, the reason why I played Battlefield 3 this weekend was because I didn't know until I just turned on my PS3. It was like, oh, update. Okay, I patched it. I went online, took a look at it. Battlefield 3 for the PS3 right now, because PS3 is getting all the stuff early for Battlefield. I don't know why. They're getting the DLCs a week early again.
And power to them if it's better than if they get it for the Xbox.
Because Xbox is always being pampered. Xbox is always being pampered. I'm cool with
this. It's only a week, but
yeah. So
that makes everybody happy.
The PC, the 360 are getting this patch either today or tomorrow.
Okay.
And so basically the patch, you can spawn in AAs. A lot of weapon balancing, a lot of gadget fixes. Javelin, you can't lock on from a certain distance now, so you have to be closer, but it does more damage. And you can auto disable like instantly.
Good, because like sometimes you'd hit like a vehicle and
it's like, oh, still up. What the fuck?
Do the dropping.
Helicopters are slightly easier to pilot.
Not rape face when you pilot into it.
The Amtrak is a little faster.
Yeah.
Thank God. The one that goes through the water and stuff is so slow.
I know. I love that boat level where you're like.
It's like,
helicopters
you go, exactly. Your whole team is there and they've died 3 times by the time you get to shore. That's how slow it is.
Then you get there and die.
But it's like super like armor, so like you're fucking like you can take out anything if you have good gunners. So that there's actually a lot of things that they left out of the update list.
Yeah. Why don't you
secret
patches? You were happy about the prone being a lot quicker to get.
You can get up from prone faster. That's one of the biggest things.
Okay.
Boom! I'm dead. Like what the fuck? Like all the time. That was my seriously the biggest thing that killed me.
Can you scalp people in this one?
Yeah, you could. Just take out your knife.
Dog tags are like you go look at them. You're like, this is not dog tag. Whoa! Scratch the name.
Commander, why do you have someone scalp in your hand?
Commander.
Your battle commander's talking to you.
Stop saying commander.
Sorry.
They're pinned to your flak vest.
I would love to have a game actually you scalp people and they just hang off your body and it's like Journey where the more people you kill there's more just tie them into a scarf.
For the EMS, the electronic counteract measure
EMP.
The electronic countermeasure, ECS or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Why not?
That's a crazy name. They made it more predictable because it's like super hard to predict if it actually works or not. It's basically like the electronic thing that will disable any lock on, any rockets, anything.
Yeah.
So if you're in a vehicle, it's like one of the most advanced things to learn in Battlefield. If you can master that, you can rape in anything. They changed that a little bit. Apparently, they tweaked it a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ton of balance.
Lots of gun fixes.
Well, they said it was like
patch.
5 pages.
Oh, 5 pages.
5 pages of patch notes.
Because I know a lot of people we used to play with raged.
Yeah.
Like I raged too. I was part of the rage group, and they just all quit. I quit too. I haven't played in like 2-3 months.
There's the little things that would just bug you.
The little things. All those things have been fixed now.
That flashlight? Oh yeah, I totally
that was fixed a while ago.
That was fixed a while ago, yeah. But they made it even better.
I love the beta when you were like just like initially the first guy who ever got the flashlight was just like, I win. But
that's true.
But check out this corner.
I think we should push all of our platoon to start playing again because the game got updated. Or wait till the DLC. Well, I don't know.
Give me your Origin account.
Yeah,
no, that's not happening.
Give me your Origin account.
You should. You're not even playing it.
Like 5 games on
That's true. That's a good point.
But you've got 5 games. Oh,
I'm waiting for the
Origin.
Zeba Tower.
True.
The Zeba Tower, the next DLC.
Oh, yeah.
When that comes out, the Close Quarters DLC.
Yeah.
I'm putting the money down and I'm getting back into it, hands down.
We'll see. I mean, I've gotten to after playing Hitman Blood Money, I'm trying to figure out any other old games that I still want to finish. So it's like I don't have time for multiplayer.
Oh, for sure.
Thief.
For sure.
You play Thief.
That's a good game.
Like the old school ones?
Yeah.
That's a good
Oh
game.
man.
Yeah.
They're slow. They're slow. But
I like Thief.
I want to play through System Shock 2. I started up again.
Oh, that's another good one. Dude,
That's good.
irrational, man. They know their shit.
I don't know if I ever told you guys, that game scared the shit out of me when I was a kid because my dad and my brother used to play that from the basement below my room, and they'd play it both with speakers on, and the sounds that come out of that game when you're trying to sleep as like a fucking 10-year-old.
And the giant eyeball. Have you actually seen the game?
Yeah, I tried to play through it, but like that game scared the fuck out of me.
And inspired Bioshock, so
one
of the best games ever.
But anyway,
yeah,
so
what else we got?
We got CCP, which I did not just say something very bad, is actually a company that makes Eve as well as Dust.
CCP, the developers of Eve. Yeah.
In Iceland, where they had their
FanFest 2012.
So for the people who don't know what Dust 514 is, it's a first-person shooter coming out for the PS3 at least for now.
PS3 for now.
And it's going to be free to play. I don't know if that requires a purchase or if just they give it to you.
Free to play.
So we'll see what happens. But what's cool is you can call in orbital strikes and artillery things, but they come from ships of people playing Eve in the actual game. Mm-hmm. And at their conference thing that they had this week, they showed gameplay of that.
And it looks fucking awesome.
This guy pulls out this little thing like beep, 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 and then
it's like, yo, baddie, you're in space right now. Can you go hover over this system and blow the shit out of my enemies? Hell yeah, buddy. I'm going to warp there in 5 minutes and fuck them up.
That sounded really...
Yeah.
Dude, that's exactly what it is.
Actually, the whole thing behind
the
whole thing behind Dusk is is that they found this new augment or something for the clones in the brain where your consciousness gets pushed around.
It's clones that have been discarded and stuff. They can reactivate them and just
turn them back on.
Warriors or some weird shit.
No, but
it's actually a storyline.
They talked about it's an implant that
bringing them back to life.
Their consciousness at the moment of death gets transferred to another clone and just body swapping.
Body
swapping.
I think they said that might have something to do with clones you actually have in
the real game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So we'll see what happens with that, but that's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm really excited to see what kind of stuff they're going to do.
I kind of want to pick up Eve again. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I kind of do too. But CCP is really out there.
They've got really fucking cool designs.
No one's ever done what they're doing right now. No one has ever done what they're doing right now.
And it's really cool because it's not like they've got a huge publisher backing them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just them doing it. Which is amazing.
And actually what they're doing right now is actually one of my dreams. When I was in game dev school down in the States, my dream was to develop or somehow find the funding to develop one of the most epic MMOs. It was EVE Online, space MMO. But you'd be able to land on planets.
Yeah.
And when you go on a planet, the game turns into a shooter. What the fuck are they doing? They're doing exactly what I was dreaming about.
Star Trek Online, but better.
Yeah. Exactly. Don't worry. I looked at that too. I thought that was going to be one of them, but...
Oh, God.
Man. Star Trek Online. Don't even start with that one. But basically, they're doing exactly what I was dreaming about 3-4 years ago. So
it's pretty cool.
Power to them, man. Fuck yeah.
I can't believe they've been out since before WoW or whatever.
Yeah.
CCP's
and they're still going strong.
They're going strong.
I'm sure if I had actually found Eve before WoW, because they've got this terrible marketing of spreadsheets and stuff, but when I was playing it, I got really fucking into it.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I knew and they simplified out the.
It was just it's just a matter of investing time.
There's that little
it's
kind of like you're playing it and then when you're walking you trip. It's like you're either fucked if you don't fix yourself or you're gonna do that effort to put that foot and you're good again. And you can just walk it off.
Yeah.
It's that you're just I'm gonna fucking quit or.
And most people just fall on their face.
But it's got that really.
That was a good fucking metaphor.
That was not a weird, creepy.
Good analogy.
You're getting fisted, and that's that point of it.
Oh, there you go. I just ruined it all.
We're done here.
We're done.
No. So what do we got? What do we got else?
What else we got?
Little Big Planet karting or Little Big karting?
You mean
I've got
Mod Nation Racer?
Mod Nation Racer.
It looks
Mario
better
Kart,
than that shit. I'm sorry, Mr.
LBP.
Mod Nation load screen every 5 fucking minutes for 3 minutes racer.
Yeah, that is
game
true.
was still fun though.
That's good.
Yeah. You can buy it for
like
$5.
That's like $2.
$5.
But Little Big Little Big Planet karting. I'm gonna call it that. I don't know if it's Little Big karting. I forget.
Little Big Kart Planet.
Little Big Planet karting. I don't even know.
Little Big karting.
Big Kart, Little Planet.
So it seems to just do that thing where you create levels and there's activation switches and all this crazy stuff.
It looks like
it's
got
games.
great Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart mixed with Little Big Planets customized the shit and make your own switches.
He was using cheese wheels for his tires and bananas.
Boxing glove with rocket packs.
Fucking hilarious! I love it.
It looks really cool.
I'm sorry, but my emotions just melt when Sackboy's tongue is
I know.
Yeah.
I just
I love it. It's funny. Makes you feel like a kid again, eh?
Did you ever get the with Little Big Planet 2? There was the limited edition like massive Sackboy.
I didn't get the massive.
Big.
I thought it was massive because the box is huge, but it's a fucking tiny little Sackboy.
No, there were
the huge ones we were giving out to certain. That wasn't a buyable thing with the limited edition.
No, but they're now available on like eBay.
Get out.
And you can buy them on eBay.
I was thoroughly...
And they're like legit like Sackboy, like awesome and like...
That's what I hated about the one you got in the collector edition. It doesn't even feel like a fucking sack. Like I was like this like weird soft kind of like knit thing. I was like, what the fuck is it? It's hard.
That's too bad.
It's not bad. I like it.
Wow.
Sackboy, Worms.
When's that coming out?
I'm not sure.
No release.
I think they just kind of announced it.
Soon. Mario Kart, watch out. You got some competition.
I can see that being a really good competitor.
That is a good competitor. Yeah.
I don't know. They do have Mario Kart 7 on the fucking DS. Anyway, point is,
I wish Nintendo would just stop beating that fucking horse.
Mario Party, Mario Kart, all of them, man.
One day it's gonna come, man.
One day.
It's like Half-Life 3.
What did I just say?
What else?
Something that warms my heart also. It's another one coming out. Not coming out. It's already out. Phantasy Star Online is going free to play. Big Phantasy Star kind of person. It's an MMO.
Japanese RPG.
Yeah, MMO, and it was on the Dreamcast, which was the first like online MMO game to go on consoles.
They had a GameCube
I
version.
think this is online actually.
Yeah, it was like
There's GameCube version that was like episode
PS2.
1 and 2, and then they put out on the Xbox 360 was like Phantasy Star.
They had a PS2 version as well.
There's a PS2 version.
That was like an MMO.
And then there was like weird other ones that came out on the
PC ones too.
PSP ones. It's a cool game, and I'm really glad it's going free to play. I might actually try it. They used to have they used to have Phantasy Star Blue Burst on PC, which was free, and then they just killed all that stuff. I don't know what the hell happened. But I might actually play that because that was really fun, and I like that game.
I was never
it's addicting,
but
not my thing.
Different strokes for different folks.
Speaking of something you're a fan of, which has also just apparently been murdered, Prey 2 has apparently possibly rumored to be canceled.
We're not gonna set anything in stone here, guys, but we're getting.
Let's just face the facts. Somebody said it was apparently dead. When people are asking Bethesda whether it's like
Kotaku, Game Informer,
no one's getting a response.
Eurogamer, like Bethesda's just like fuck you guys. We're not talking to anybody.
So
about
maybe
this.
it's not dead. Maybe they're trying to figure it out.
It's dead.
I really.
Did you see the Prey 2 trailer though?
Yeah.
How crazy did it look?
Then you have no idea.
What you're missing out.
The gameplay and everything they showed was some of the most insane shit.
Really?
It was actually like fucking playing Blade Runner.
Oh yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, now he's interested.
Oh man,
you gotta. We're gonna show you that.
It was like Blade Runner. It was like Blade Runner meets Mass Effect.
Yeah,
it was the greatest thing.
Running on fucking ceilings and shit.
Mirror's Edge, Blade Runner,
Mass
Effect. Done. So it was insane.
One of the coolest games ever.
Apparently that's been canned.
It's been active.
Going into heaven mode.
Possibly.
Go being a ghost and
I don't
shit.
know, man. Duke Nukem came out. This game could probably make it.
Yeah.
Just considering Prey 1 was like in the same situation.
Yeah, it was in the same situation.
But yeah, that really sucks.
Or Bethesda's just busy making Skyrim DLC.
Tommy,
you never know.
Come smoke a pipe with
He's
your
not
man.
in the second game at all.
Tommy, smoke this pipe. Oh shit! I must be really stoned
I feel like
off
there's
this
some
wacky
pretty bad
tobacco.
racism going on right
Hey,
now.
yo,
man, I'm seeing
the
aliens
native
and
people
shit.
are fucking.
They're breaking into the spirit world.
Hey, yo, the spirit world was some of the best stuff, man. Some of the best.
Later.
To stop your racism, we're going to jump over to
single tier.
Something you guys
Single
are
tier
really
for Prey 2.
enjoying is Walking Dead. We saw some gameplay for that. Actually,
show.
For I think it was the PS3 version that we were able to see.
Was it?
Yep.
I think
Is it on all three?
It's gonna be on all three. They're going back to the episodic stuff instead of I think Jurassic Park was one game.
Kind of like a Sam & Max kind of thing.
It's made by Telltale, so yeah, they normally do that
games.
stuff.
Yeah.
But it looks cool. They're going back to a point-and-click game, and it actually looks awesome.
I like the voiceovers.
Good interface. It had a really nice interface where it was directed by the analog sticks up and down and around.
It's
and
pretty much like
this like X
point-and-click on a console.
But it had multiple features. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this.
It was like
which one you want.
Heavy Rain meets a point-and-click adventure, kind of.
Yeah,
fucking cool.
So it's got a cool
At first, I was like, then you got shoved in.
It's a little bit of like cel-shaded, like Borderlandies.
Which is cool.
Lands,
What I don't know what to think of is they were showing like a little part of the game where like a zombie was like jumping on a guy at some point, like in the early part of that video, and like it kind of was like, oh no, like a cartoony like zombie, like a weird kind of not. I don't know how mature it's gonna be.
Yeah,
but
because the audience of the show and the comic like really gritty, violent,
fucking gritty and
very violent.
So we'll see what happens.
If you guys have seen it, you know what I mean by well seen.
Yeah.
Like,
And honestly, if you guys aren't watching The Walking Dead on TV,
taking a look at it.
take a look at it. Season 2 just ended. Fucking one of the best shows on TV.
Season 2, I find it's got a bit of filler in it, though.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about it. Yeah.
Anyway,
So moving on.
Bringing on to the nitty gritty stuff, we're going to talk about some Wasteland 2's Kickstarter is now up to 1.6 million.
And they were only looking for 900,000.
900,000. They're
So,
well beyond that. It's almost double.
I actually still have to put some money towards that to
Get in on that.
yeah. So
Riccio wants this statue erected.
no, I don't want to have anything erect on me of me. Sorry, but I'm willing to drop $15 to get the game.
Yeah,
I'm willing to
not
drop
bad.
10,000 get a statue.
I like the whole pre-order a game on a PC because you just like buy it and you're just like it'll tell me when to download it.
Yeah.
All the time. Don't have to worry.
They
about
send
it.
you an email, right? Like, hey, the game's
Hey,
coming
this is
out.
ready for you.
Here's a free copy.
You gave me money, so here's this.
Yeah,
Optimus Prime, okay.
that's pretty cool.
But other than that, I know you want to talk about the new NVIDIA crazy.
Oh, yes, yes.
So you want to start? You want to take
So,
this one?
both, I think we read the same review.
Yeah.
It was based on...
I watched VR Zone.
Yeah, it was based on, I'd read the Destructoid one, which the guy compared it to... He did a whole bunch of benchmarks for it, comparing it to the 580i, which was the previous predecessor.
Top of the line. Yeah.
Which is top of line right now.
Mm-hmm.
The card is a little pricey for me. It's rated at $499 at the moment.
Yeah.
But most likely when the generation of the 600 series comes out, it'll drop down a little bit. No, I'd say about $399. $399. It's what the 580 was at when it first came out.
That's true.
It's the only thing you really need to know is it'll handle some of the big intense tech demos that were shown at E3 last year by itself, where some of the rigs that were showing some of the tech demos were like
SLI,
3
quad
triple SLI,
triple,
and it runs it by itself. It's better power consumption. It's not as
better heat
distribution. It looks like a good card.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep you guys updated on it because I'm debating on it.
Yeah.
But we'll see because I will be rebuilding my PC
I'm
over the
building
summer.
a PC soon
And
as well.
if you guys want to see me potentially build my PC, I'm going to do a how-to video.
Building a computer.
Oh,
with Devin and
isn't that from
Badhaso
Pure I love
Riccio
that.
is a
A
faggot.
computer.
Watch the terms, buddies, but no.
But I saw a video of the GTX 680, the new NVIDIA card, and Quad SLI running a benchmark for Battlefield 3 and for Alan Wake, the new one.
Yeah.
Actually,
And man, oh man, on a triple screen setup, it looked fucking amazing.
the most insane thing on it
Amazing.
is actually the Witcher 2 engine. It's the red engine.
Yeah.
It is it at the moment it actually beats out Frostbite for like everything. It's
I don't think you guys realize how crazy Witcher 2 is. Like
Polish
every
developers, man,
blade
they know
of
what
grass and stuff is not a fucking like sprite, and,
I know.
you don't even need a crazy computer to run it. I don't know how they do it. It's insane.
no, it
So-
utilizes it really well.
I don't know.
I think we'll cut that on that.
Yeah.
Keep away from the boring. And
there was
that's
just
about
to
it.
kind of jump onto it, we skipped over it, but PAX East is happening next week,
Yes.
so we're gonna get a lot. There's gonna be a crazy amount of news next week. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
so-
that's
Penny
all about.
Arcade Expo for all you
Yeah.
people who don't know.
I don't
really
know where
wanted
it
to-
happens.
Really wanted to go to
It's
that.
in the east.
Yeah,
so.
it's usually Boston.
New York?
That's the is that
Boston.
That's
New York.
No, it's
Yeah,
Boston.
right. No,
Boston?
It's Boston.
I as if I just brain
Chicago?
farted where the
I
fuck
don't
New
even
York
know.
is.
Fucking Boston.
Fine.
Let's
It's
go to
Boston
Boston.
cream pie.
How far down is Boston?
Boston? It's
Yeah.
in Michigan.
Yeah.
But where's Michigan?
It's like right beside us. Like we can drive there.
Like I can take a fucking bus there.
6-hour
really?
drive, 7-hour
6 hours.
drive. Yeah.
So if you want to skip school and go to PAX,
We
can
can
go
do
to
it.
PAX.
That's cool.
We'll go to PAX for you guys. Let us know in the comments below if we should go to PAX East.
No, it's not.
And we actually have Comic Con coming to our city.
Yeah, we do,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
something new.
We're not
Yeah.
going to PAX East. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but we have Comic Con coming to Ottawa in Canada
I've got
in May.
enough points at Marriott. We can stay for 4 nights.
Yeah, but like
We'll see.
I don't
We'll
have
see.
money. Anyway,
We'll
what's
see.
this? Not. I'm
See.
not.
Hey, we can get
You
PR
sure about
passes.
that? Yeah,
We
sure
can get
about
PR
that.
You can
passes.
just
You're
not
paying
buy,
for my tickets.
Sure.
you
Yeah.
can just not buy a video game for like 2 weeks. And you can
That's true, eh? That's true.
stop doing your 3 a.m.
It comes out of your
binges.
No,
funds.
we're good.
It comes out of your funds.
We're good. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So
Yeah, so that's it for news actually this week, which is crazy. Brings us on to releases.
My seat just broke.
Nice.
We're just gonna pretend
Was
it
it
didn't
Breaking
break.
Bad? Is it making math now? Anyway, so releases that are coming out from April 2nd to the 8th. It seems like next week there's actually like a 2-tiered version of like games coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's weird.
Some coming out on Friday for some reason.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Maybe
they're doing a Summer Friday release.
Well, it's gonna be Easter. Is that Black Friday?
Easter weekend.
Oh yeah,
Is that
so
what
it's
that
gonna be
is?
it's Easter. It's Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Good
Right.
Friday.
It's
Easter
not Black
Monday.
Friday. Black Friday
Good Friday,
is
Easter
October.
Monday.
So,
Yeah.
no, I fucked it up. Anyway, so what's coming out on the Tuesday at least is we have the Devil May Cry HD collection coming out for the PS3 and the 360.
Been waiting for this for a while.
It includes Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 redone in HD. So
Nice.
let's hope it's better than the Konami's Silent Hill ones, which apparently are like laggy messes with
Yep.
auto sync issues.
Yeah.
That have been patched apparently. So,
Okay. Good.
We'll
Good
see.
to hear.
but I love how the lead guy on the original Silent Hill was like, "What have they done? I'm not proud of this."
I'm not
Shaking
proud
his
of
head.
this.
It's like, what
No,
happened, guys?
I did not do this.
No.
Why is there just racism happening here?
Hey, we're just
For once,
role playing.
I'm okay.
We're just role playing.
Can I get a
Not like
camera?
that.
We have cameras. Perfect. Let's sell
Okay.
this.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm Alive is also coming out on April, I think it's 3rd or whatever, that Tuesday.
Yep.
For the PS3, it's finally going to be coming out.
Nice.
So that's going to be pretty sweet. I really liked it, but apparently a lot of people have been hating the crap out of that
Yeah,
game. But,
they've saying it's really kind of broken and everything.
I'd say go try it because it is actually awesome.
We'll see,
For
we'll
10, no, it was $15.
15?
It's cool. It's 15. I'm
Hey,
pretty
it's
sure.
15?
Yeah. 1,200 points.
Oh, yeah,
so
so
on
15.
PSN is going to be 15. So
Yep.
sweet.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
The long-awaited game is also coming out. Connect Star Wars.
You know what? I'm just
The
gonna.
Force.
No, I'm not. No, we're not.
on.
No. This
Why
is
sound
no.
like Mickey?
No.
Yeah.
We're glossing this. We're glossing this.
So that's coming out, made by Terminal Reality. Also, the
Push.
other games, Capcom, Ubisoft, and now this one is
Nice.
Terminal Reality,
Nice.
LucasArts. Sorry,
Yeah.
LucasArts.
subsidiary of LucasArts or whatever.
No.
Published by Microsoft, coming out for the 360. Obviously, it's a Kinect game.
No.
Cannot wait to have some dude just dance like a crazy person to this game.
No.
And
No.
Stormtrooper dance.
I still don't know how that game's gonna do.
No.
Something
no.
tells me it's gonna sell like 1 million for some reason.
I know, me too.
I'm not-
Star
no.
Wars and it's
Why-
a Kinect game.
And it's kids.
No talking.
He's not
about
liking
this.
this at
So,
all.
dry run though.
I'm
If you guys can buy it,
No.
you'll buy it. Anyway.
Oh, man.
No.
So that's coming out.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how that does. For the PC, Binary Domain is going to be coming out on the, I think it's actually a Friday release.
Really?
So that's coming out on April 7th.
Ripping off faces.
So, really excited. I had that pre-ordered. I'm going to be broadcasting the shit out of that.
I'm actually excited to see that. I'm kind of interested in it.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a terrible console port. but-
Weird concept.
Excited.
Yeah.
As well as following up with another port for the PC, Shoot Many Robots is coming out on that Friday as well. That seems to be it's by Demiurge Studios and it's published by Ubisoft. It is a 4-player co-op side-scrolling shooter like Contra. Has level up, all that stuff. Seems really interesting. I think if you pre-order it, you get to play as Gordon Freeman on the PC, as well as you get some TF2 items and stuff. So $10.
All right.
$8
I think
pre-order
those
now.
two things alone are going to get people to buy the game.
I was gonna get on the Xbox, but to be honest, I might get on the PC just because.
Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman. You got to stick with the box.
Fucking Dangle Gordon Freeman.
Dango.
Dangle.
Oh, Dangle. Okay.
Dangle.
Nice.
You can slightly cosplay like Gordon Freeman. I'll take 20.
If you buy them, can you import them into Half-Life 3's RPG? Right now.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
No, I just blew your minds. Anyway,
Whoa.
giving some love to the Wii. We got Xenoblade Chronicles coming out for the Wii by
one's not
Monolith Software, published by Nintendo. Don't know much about this. I know it's another sort of, I guess, JRPG.
Yeah.
Crazy huge world. Probably a ton of
Funny,
hours.
Monolith does
Yeah.
makes that kind of
Xeno-
stuff
what?
usually.
Which Monolith never really kind of does.
It's
that.
not Monolith that you're thinking of.
Oh, it's
this is
different?
Monolith in Japan. Crazy.
Oh, okay.
crazy.
Okay.
Japanese
So-
Monolith.
Okay, not
Yeah.
Monolith Studios.
Not
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Monolith
Threw me out
Software.
there for
Monolith
alright.
software.
But yeah, no.
Super happy fun time, yeah.
What is with the anyway? So yeah, no. So we
Jeez.
getting some love this week.
Give us
Friday
some
release.
I don't think we've given the Wii love. In a
I don't
while.
have a Wii anymore, so I don't.
I
give a shit.
don't look
I
at
know
it.
Epic Mickey 2 stuff came out.
Epic
Yeah,
Mickey
but,
2 just got announced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty.
You want to
fun.
funny? It got announced, and about 15 minutes later, YouTube was running Epic Mickey trailers.
Really?
It was running like.
Well, actually, have you guys played the first one?
No.
It was actually really
I
fun.
heard it was good, except for the platforming was
It
bad.
was
or something.
really good.
But yeah,
No, I didn't have any
I
issues.
heard the
I loved
platforming was like. was weird.
Yeah,
and, like,
it wasn't.
but,
I don't look at it as a platform game. I look at it as a creativity.
Platform's not the biggest.
Do whatever the fuck you
yeah.
want game. Yeah, but it was cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I'm not even a Disney fan either.
Why is it that Epic Mickey makes me think of Alice in Wonderland?
It does. No, it's exactly kind of like it.
I never played that. I want to play that.
I want to play more of that on the PC.
Do you have it on PC?
PC. On Direct to Drive, which apparently got ported into my Origin, so
What?
power to me.
Really?
Really? Okay, awesome. Well, Dexter Drive is not around anymore, right?
Well, it's GameFly now, but
Yeah,
it's just that EA thing where it's like, oh, we detected you played this on PC. Here's it all.
Okay, it's an
works.
EA game, yeah. So
No,
put it all on. Nice.
Yeah, other than that, that's it for releases.
Nice.
Which
Pretty much it.
brings us to the
Questions.
The user
viewer questions.
User questions.
User questions.
Viewer question.
So, once again, if you guys want to submit your questions, submit them to our Twitter account at twitter.com/UnityGaming. Or just at EunityGaming if you already have
or hashtag
Yep.
EunityGaming.
Hashtag we will not see though.
No, we won't.
We won't see it.
Well, we could probably set it up.
We'd have to set it up.
You don't have to set up.
But yeah, so either do that or leave a comment on below either this video or like then you leave it below this video.
Yep.
Next one we'll read it from last and then
Yep.
kind of. It's actually I don't know if we want to talk about that. We got some pretty awesome comments.
We had
without referencing anything and being mean, they were pretty awesome.
some pretty big trolls trolling our I think our second last.
so
I was
good.
happy. It was one of
Haters
those
gonna
like
hate.
it happened, and then
It's one of those ones where you're just like, oh, it's finally happened.
no, we made it.
Yeah, we made it. Yeah, we got our
but,
first hater, guys. Yeah!
Actually, and then it was promptly dispatched by some
Sorry.
Some of our fans.
I'm gonna give out a shot to
anti
The police force.
to our anti-troll. Actually, I should make the
I actually
table
love
flip
trolls.
macro, but like put it on top of like Photoshop in it, like an anti-troll face
Oh my
thing
God.
on top.
We
We can make buttons of like anti-troll.
We could
squad.
send one
That would
to
be
you.
cool.
We could send one
We'll
to you.
sign
You
it
can
and
just-
send it to you.
Everybody should get a badge for achieving status of
If you
taking
fight
care
trolls,
of
we
If you
will-
fight trolls for us, we will award
Give us your
you.
address.
Yes.
We'll-
Give us your P.O. box. We'll
one
send
side
you
will be the
something
troll thing,
special.
the other side will be a picture of like one of us naked.
Yeah.
Or us mooning you or something. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you fancy.
I don't know why they would have it, but
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got I think 2 viewer questions right now for this week. Actually, I'm just gonna. I don't know if you guys want to say some random crap while I search the
While
YouTube.
someone's
sure.
saying, figure out what this is really saying. Dr. Mike Akizard.
That's
Do it.
for those of you wondering what we're doing. We're actually reading off the live chat.
We're reading
Yeah,
out
we're
the
leaving
live
off the
chat.
live chat. Live crap.
Connect pregnancy.
So yeah, we got no questions on the YouTube actual channel. However, through Twitter, we got one from at Phony09,
Okay.
and he asked, "What are you most looking forward to doing, or just looking forward to in Diablo 3?"
I'm honestly I'm looking forward to the PvP. I'm thinking that's gonna be pretty.
I'm
awesome.
looking forward to controlling minions and playing as Witch Doctor.
Boom!
Fuck yeah! You! That's what I've been waiting
Dude,
for.
in the beta,
Looks cool, man.
You can just
Looks
like
fucking cool.
my buddy was playing. He was spouting like fucking locusts or something out of his mouth, and like shooting like snakes.
I
and
think that's the
arms
coolest
and, like,
fucking
zombies.
class.
I was like, this is the.
I
coolest
think
thing.
that's the coolest class.
So.
I was originally I was like
Monk is pretty cool, actually.
Monk is pretty cool too, but I was like barbarian at first. But I'm
Yeah.
like Witch Doctor all the way now. Witch Doctor all the way.
Yeah, PP's gonna be pretty sweet.
Are they?
What?
I was like, are classes restricted to male, female, or no? Right?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
no, anything you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm most excited for is getting like either 4 dudes or like whatever mix of dudes and chicks.
4 dudes. And
4 dudes.
Dot.
Getting them into my party.
Oh, man.
And just destroying hell or whatever the hardest mode is, and just trying to like. I hope it's gonna be just ridiculous.
I
to
hope
try
they
and
have
Hellmode
cow.
hardcore
I hope they have
mode.
a cow world again.
maybe they'll
Yeah.
probably throw something like that.
They're gonna have something.
I love
But
the cow
just
world.
the fact that the hardest mode in that game has like the level cap is I forget what it is, like 50 or 60 or
Yeah.
something, and everything in that difficulty is higher level than the cap, and you have to go through the entire game like that. So
Yeah.
I
Wow.
can't wait to try that challenge.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's
be
what I'm
awesome.
most excited.
I'm very terrified for Diablo 3. When it comes out, my life is just gonna.
You're not terrified for Diablo 3. You're
It's just
not
terrified to play it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know it's gonna do to me. It's gonna
so,
put me back in.
Gonna ruin you.
It's gonna ruin me.
But it's like
Social
will
life
it,
down
will
the
it really
drain.
ruin your social life, or will you just be in with everybody else in the world playing this?
Yeah.
So,
That's a good
like,
point.
Yeah, that is a very good point.
Yeah.
What is the next question?
The next question is from @DrewLinks. She says, approximately, how many games have you played ever?
Holy fuck nuts. I don't know. I don't know.
Considering that my current library of Steam games is $294, I have a shit like roughly over 100 Xbox games and stuff.
100?
You've got one.
You got
You've
like
got one.
500.
Dan counted it. You have 132 Xbox games, and you've got 67 PS3 games.
So then, let's just say,
Wow.
in the Xbox, I've played like the Xbox of the old thing.
How
I
about
played
your-
maybe like 180ish.
Your download games, your DLC.
My DLC games too. I got
Oh,
like 80.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say approximately.
Expansion packs.
I've probably played about
I don't know, man.
800.
Games in total in
800
your
games
life?
in total in my life.
No.
I've
I was
got-
gonna say like
No,
4,000?
that includes all of my SNES games.
I don't know
which-
if I played 4,000. I don't know, man. Like,
Dude,
fucking-
come on, we're old. We've
Okay,
played
let's just
more
count which
than
console.
1,000
Like for
games.
me, I've gone through NES,
What
Super
consoles have you
Nintendo,
guys-
Yeah.
Nintendo 64,
Mhm.
some of the Genesis,
Mhm.
Dreamcast,
Mhm.
Xbox, some PlayStation 2, some PlayStation 1, like very like 4 or 5,
Really?
and then PlayStation
Love
2 a bit
PS1.
bigger. 360's a fuck ton. Like
So
going to
average out
handhelds,
each,
yeah, like-
average out either
Right.
each of those
Game
consoles.
Boys,
Do
yeah.
100 games each.
Yeah,
Do the
so
math.
I've got
Yeah, I know.
I've got
I don't even.
original Nintendo. I've
Okay.
got SNES.
Okay.
I've got N64. I've got GameCube. I've got original Game Boy. I've got Game Boy Advanced. Those are my Nintendo consoles.
I got all those. So
I've got.
I'm with you there.
I had the Sega Genesis. I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, which I sold. I wish I hadn't.
Yeah,
I've got my
no
PlayStation 3. I had a buddy who lent me his Xbox original
Mhm.
for a year and a half. I played a lot of games on that. I had Xbox 360. I had my DOS games. I had my Windows 95 games. I had my Windows 98 games. I had XP, which easily had about 200 games
lot of
on it.
games.
I have my game.
all the games for Steam too.
I have my
Fuck,
games.
I know.
Though that includes my games for Steam. I have my now. I've got my library, which I'm starting to build back up again. Which I'm actually doing not bad. Actually, I'm about I think I'm about 45 again on Steam.
It's about roughly 15 consoles, 15 to 20.
About 15 to
If you
20
do 100
consoles.
games each, that's...
I don't know. You can say 100 games, but like, have you really played 100
Average.
different games on the Super Nintendo and
no.
on the N64? Like, when you were a
Uh,
kid,
N64
No, on the N64,
Yeah,
I played
easily.
About, I played
Easily.
about
really?
100.
You actually
yeah.
had that many different
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
yeah. I played a lot of N64.
I played about 100. That
Yeah.
because every Wednesday I would have a game for 2 weeks. I would.
Did you rent something?
Yeah,
rent a
rent.
game for 2
Yeah.
weeks.
It was all about renting back then. I
Yeah,
remember.
it's all about renting.
PS1, I played a fucking
There's one
300
game-
games on
there's-
my PS1. I love PS1.
I'm gonna do a shout out
Amazing.
to anyone who watches this, and if you want to contact me through the UnityGaming Gmail,
Mhm.
I am looking for a copy of Kirby All Stars for the
Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo. And
Oh.
if anybody has
Good
that,
game.
I will give you monies. Or if you want to send it to me, then like
He will give you sexual pleasures.
let's just like
That's weird. I don't think we can do
God,
that.
please.
Because
Because
You
that
claim
was
that on your tax return? Sexual.
Yeah.
plus we've
in
got
Canada we can.
plus we've got
Because prostitution's legal
I've got-
here
in
No,
Ontario.
no, no.
in
I mean,
Ontario.
I mean, like,
no.
as if you pay for it, but I'm saying if you just write down sexual pleasures on the
It's a
middle of
tax write-off. I swear to
But
God.
I'm not saying putting
Yeah,
a cost
actually, no,
next
it
to
is
it.
in
It
the
actually
States.
is.
But I mean, I'm saying not putting a cost on it, just writing sexual pleasure.
the CRA, the Canada Revenue Agency, looking at our what the fuck?
but like also I've got my iPhone games, my Android
Oh.
games,
Oh,
my
I didn't
tablet
even think
games.
about that.
I've got
Can I just say
PSP,
2000? Can I just say 2000?
GB, no, more than
I'm
that.
gonna
more
say-
than that. I'm gonna say 4K. 4K.
no.
I don't think
And you
I don't
paid
think
more than
4K.
me. Really?
No, I'm not gonna say
4K is
I'm gonna-
overblowing it.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm saying 1500.
There's been like 15 consoles.
Think about every game you went to a friend's house and you played but you didn't own. The question was how many games did you play?
Yeah,
That was the question.
I'm gonna say 1500.
Yeah.
I think that's really way too
I'm
many,
just
to
gonna
be
say
honest.
a shit
I can't
ton.
see owning more than 100 games on any of the
On
old
each
consoles
console,
and having
exactly.
played more than that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I
100
can't-
each.
I can
Because
say-
when I was a kid, there was like only a certain amount that I played for each one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Because there was a lot of shitty games back
Yeah.
then. Let's be
It's-
honest, right?
So I'm gonna say 1500 for me total.
really? Oh man,
I'm gonna say fine, 2,500,
really?
roughly. Yeah,
Fuck man.
if
I've,
not more.
I played a shit ton of games and doing like the calculations in my head. Like
I don't even want to know.
I think you're about 3.
I don't even
I
think,
think
so.
you- I think you are, dude.
I'm
No,
saying
no. You are.
a legit number.
Mhm.
Calculating this, like
Mhm.
probably like 1,200, and that's literally thinking of everything I've played. Because before that, on the NES, it's like maybe 50 games.
Mhm.
The Super Nintendo, like I didn't have that many. Maybe I'm gonna say like even like 30 or 40 that I've played. N64.
That should be our
there was a
homework.
small.
If you're gonna say
amount
about,
of, like,
if you're gonna
50.
say
That should be our
about,
homework.
if you're gonna say 1200, then I'm gonna go back down to my original 800 because I
Yeah.
know you've got more Steam games than me.
Yeah.
By a significant amount. So I'm gonna go down. I'm about probably 400 games behind you.
Everything up until the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast is the only one that I played a shit ton of games for, and I'm gonna say that one was maybe up to maybe 100. Xbox maybe 100, and then that's when it was over 100 for me. From then on out, even my Game Boy Advance, like I've had maybe like 20 games for that thing.
Really, I actually, what I used to do
went through
is,
a lot.
I used to for my original Game Boy, we traveled a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
What would happen would be every time we go on a trip, Mom would go to the pawn shop, buy 2 new games.
Really?
So it was like,
Howard's
and
pawn
because
shop.
it was me,
Really?
That was where
it was
it's
me
at,
and
man.
my brother would go on this
Fucking
trip.
bargain.
So
Man.
I bought like
I had
10 games
at
at
one
once.
point in time. At one point in time, I had
Set
every
for a
Pokemon
month.
for the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Like for the Game Boy, I had every Pokemon. I've got these other games that like nobody's ever heard of. Like I've got one that's called Submarine. Like Submarine's Quest. But here's the thing: it had 2 modes. It had Battleship.
Superman 64. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I fucking love
It
that
had,
game.
it had like this Battleship
broken.
version. It had this
It
Battleship version that was really
So
cool.
you're broken.
Because you played against AI, and it was really awesome. Like I'll lend it to if you want to play it.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
But it had this other one where you actually played as this sub, and you went up and down, and like you could fire torpedoes at these little ships, and you had to time it right. It was fucking amazing.
Oh man.
Honestly, like
So I definitely have played on
All
my
the
Game
Donkey
Boy.
Kong,
Played about
all the Mario.
if I can say that now I may have a fuck ton of games for a lot of consoles. Back when I was growing up, I would maybe buy 3 games a year. So I was, I used to be that dude who would play that fucking game the entire goddamn year. Like that would be me. That would maybe more than 3. Maybe
So
like,
I see where your buying binge is coming from.
yeah,
The
like,
only,
I see.
the only
It's
reason why
unleashing,
the only
exactly.
reason why I had so much was because like
Oh my God.
my babysitter, like when I was younger, would come over Friday nights and she would bring a rented game for me.
That's sick.
So it was like
That's awesome.
now you guys were spoiled as kids.
shut
You guys.
So I see. We
Just
see
shut
now.
me-
We
shut
see
me the
now.
hell up.
I had like
she got me a Super Nintendo game, and you want
Smart
what?
babysitter.
I had like
Got no
12
problem with that.
N64 games maybe.
Really?
And I rented
Pardon me?
like I had like 12 N64 games maybe, and like rented maybe like 20 of them.
No, I probably I
Super
had.
Nintendo.
I had the same question.
I had-
What games you have for your Xbox?
I think I had
Really?
Like,
13.
a lot.
I think I had
Yeah.
13 N64 games.
Yeah.
And then yet again, it was just that babysitter was just like, oh hey guys, what's up? Like I brought pizza and this. Click. Oh hey guys, what's up? Like I got
She
a new
just did her
game
own
for
thing,
you.
yeah,
Just like
that's
So
awesome.
she chill
No
out.
wonder I buy so many games now.
Yeah,
I'm just like
exactly.
I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I have the time.
Yeah,
I have all the
honestly,
in the world.
I don't like. I have to actually
Yeah.
say I played 3,000 games, like
Really?
if not more.
Uh,
I've
what
actually-
about- what
3,000
about
sounds like
all my
a big
life?
number, man.
I literally I did
that
not
means
watch.
on every console you've played roughly 200 games.
I had no cable as a kid.
Yeah.
My parents did not allow me to watch movies because they were too violent and stuff. Like we were just super strict. So all I did was play video games.
But here's
They
the
thought
other
it was
thing.
cool, so I played video games all
What
day.
about
That was awesome.
Guru makes a very very good point.
Yeah.
What about board games?
Oh.
I don't know.
I didn't even play a
What
lot of
about
board
card
growing
games?
up. Card games.
What
yeah.
about camp games?
That's true.
I've played like 5 card games in my life.
Wow.
Really? What about drinking games?
I've played like 3 or 4 of those.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, like I've
6-year-old
played,
having beer.
I've played like a fuck ton of games recently,
yeah.
and even then, like in the past, maybe since the Xbox has come out, there's maybe been like
So I want to pick your brain right now. When in your lifetime was
Will
like
you
if
say
there's-
it's enough?
when you played the most amount of games in your life? How old were you?
The age
Please
range.
don't say now.
the most amount of games
In your life, like yeah,
in like a short time of
in a short time period.
within
like, when was
within a 2-year period.
the 2-year period.
let's say
Two-year
two-year
period.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would almost have to say now or
Oh,
from
this excites so much.
from when I was 20
Yeah.
to 21 when I dropped out, and
Mm-hmm.
then I was just going off a job and broadcasting because every week I'd buy a game or 2.
Fair enough.
And that was
okay.
an intense
I understand why your
period.
number
Fair
is low. I understand now.
So
Makes
But-
sense. Makes
so-
I
sense.
think that wraps up that question.
Yes, it does. That was a very.
I think we got another random.
Oh,
she had a second
good
part
one.
to that
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
If you could be an animal, what animal would you be, and why?
I want to go first.
No Pokemon. This is the explicit thing.
Damn
All
it!
right.
Damn it! Okay, fine. I want to be a cougar. A mountain.
Want to be a cougar and mount what?
Mountain lion, not mounting women.
Oh god, Badhaso. I just pictured Badhaso with wrinkles and saggy tits in a really tight cocktail dress,
Actually, no.
hitting on some younger black dude. Hey, honey, you want to come home with a real woman?
I actually really meant cougar, like the animal. When I was in the 3rd grade, I was actually addicted to the animal, like the cougar. I was like obsessed.
You're just like, I gotta have my cougar.
Mad respect to mountain women.
No. That was it.
Wow,
I want to be a cougar.
Guru, you so gangster.
I want to be a cougar.
Yeah, but that is the weirdest thing I think I've ever expected you to say to me.
All right, Riccio, your animal.
Do I have to really pick something?
Yes.
Like, I want to be a fucking koala, probably. Just chill out in a tree, like eat some shit.
That's pretty chill.
Just chill. Everybody wants to touch me. Koalas, man, you want to touch a koala. So have you ever seen a koala?
If you dressed your penis up like a koala, maybe you get some action.
Oh! Boom!
It would only want like herbs and stuff, so I'd have to like fuck grass and like leaves.
I was thinking you'd be more of a panda, but I don't know.
Panda, yeah, too. Actually,
He beats it black and white.
What are we?
And Asian, black, white, and Asian. Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Pandas from.
For me, it would probably have to be a house cat in a good home. Because all they do,
so you want to be a creative, just be an asshole.
Fuck you, man. I want to be my cat. You want to know what she does? All she fucking does is sleep. She eats better food than me. She gets more fish and like salmon than I do.
Really?
And all she does is hang out and sleep in the sunbeams.
I want to be the person who stands over you as you get your fucking balls cut off. And be like, I'm a panda.
See, I want to be a cat, but like a vicious cat.
So you're gonna be that really awkward panda that won't fucking help propagate his species. You're that socially awkward panda.
The one that won't have sex?
Yeah, the one that won't have sex.
No, there are pandas out there. They won't help their population grow.
I'll be the better panda. Okay. I'll be that panda.
You're not gonna help extinguish your kind, right?
You're the hands up in the air. Yeah.
What is this podcast? Anyways,
that's it for this week.
What has happened?
If you guys haven't known yet, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Find us.
Just add any one of those with a /EunityGaming at the end of it.
Yep.
And
check us out on Twitter.
Yeah, it's next week is gonna be our 10th episode.
10th episode.
We're trying to see if we can do something special for you guys for the 10th episode.
Shower cam.
Hint, nudge, something cool.
Yeah.
Shower cam, as you just said. Maybe some whipped cream. Maybe some cucumbers. And I don't know why I said that's a weird. But some good times.
Whiskey.
Some cucumbers.
Whiskey.
But yeah, so
thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Somppi.
I'm Badhaso.
Damn it.
I'm Batty.
I'm Riccio.
And I'm a hairy Italian.
And we will see you guys.
Cheers.
Next week.